to the heart. I never kissed a mouth that tastes like yours. Strawberries and something more. Ooh yeah, I want it all. Lipstick on my guitar. Fill up the engine, we can drive real far. Go dancing underneath the stars. Ooh yeah, I want it all. Got me feeling like I wanna be that guy. I wanna kiss your eyes. I wanna drink that smile. I wanna feel like my soul's on fire. I wanna stay up all day and all night. Yeah, you got me singing like, ooh, I love it when you do it like that. And when you're close up, give me the shivers. Oh baby, you wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. And when they say the party's over, then we'll bring it right back. And we'll say, ooh, I love it when you do it like that. And when you're close up, give me the shivers. Oh baby, you wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. And when they say the party's over, then we'll bring it right back into the car. On the backseat in the moonlit dark. Wrap me up between your legs and arms. Ooh, I can get enough. You know you could tear me apart. Put me back together and take my heart. I never thought that I could love this hard. Ooh, I can get enough. Ooh, you got me feeling like I wanna be that guy. I wanna kiss your eyes. I wanna drink that smile. I wanna feel like my soul's on fire. I wanna stay up all day and all night. Yeah, you got me singing like, ooh, I love it when you do it like that. And when you're close up, give me the shivers. Oh baby, you wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. And when they say the party's over, then we'll bring it right back. And we'll say, ooh, I love it when you do it like that. And when you're close up, give me the shivers. Oh baby, you wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. And when they say the party's over, then we'll bring it right back. Baby, you burn so hot, you make me shiver with the fire. You got this thing we started, I don't want it to stop. You know you make me shiver. Baby, you burn so hot, you make me shiver with the fire. You got this thing we started, I don't want it to stop. You know you make me shiver. Yeah, you got me singing like, ooh, I love it when you do it like that. And when you're close up, give me the shivers. Oh baby, you wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. And when they say the party's over, then we'll bring it right back. Oh no, say, ooh, I love it when you do it like that. And when you're close up, give me the shivers. Oh baby, you wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. And when they say the party's over, then we'll bring it right back. Yeah.
My baby, my Valentine. Can I hit the Mickey with temperature days? If you leave me a good time, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. I'm loving the thought of me. I am so obsessed. I want to chop your heart. Never did it back and it's real. Open up, make us feel. Yeah, my love, one thing. We make a bad man sing. I follow come, love is silicone. I got the finish work. Without you, I could feel lose my mind. Without you, I could feel fall and die. Without you, I could give up my life. Without you, never did it back and it's real. Open up, make us feel. Yeah, my love, one thing. We make a bad man sing. No one above you. Lover, no. Get this love to nobody. Lover, no. Call another nigga honey. Lover, I wanna be your lover forever, forever.
Baby, I'm jealous. Went from beautiful to ugly, 'cause insecurity told me you don't love me. All it takes is a girl above me on your timeline to make me nothing. This is me, a woman in dichotomy. I love me until I don't. Baby, I'm jealous of the pictures that you like. Baby, I'm jealous of the girls with lighter eyes. Baby, I'm jealous, and I know that it ain't right, but I'm jealous kind. I'm jelly on a plate. Sunny side up, I got egg on my face. Waist trainer for a tinier waist, but I can't help it if I like the way food tastes. Hey, this is me, a woman in dichotomy. I love me until I don't. My apologies for looking on your history. I'm trying to let it go. Baby, I'm jealous of the pictures that you like. Baby, I'm jealous of the girls with lighter eyes. Baby, I'm jealous, and I know that it ain't right, but I'm jealous, the jealous kind.
That chick can't be that chick, baby, I'm a bad bitch. If he fiendin', I'll probably get a catfish. Keep him dreamin' to pull up on a nap shit. I don't even be asking him who that chick, who that chick, nah. That's pitiful, that's so average, why? Some women want men and some girls want wise. Tell lies until they buggin' and they pants on fire. I stole your man, he got freedom to chase what he likes. I know you're mad, but he ain't even worth the night time. It's such a drag. I'm not being spiteful, but his stress won't be the last to let you know, but he gon' show.
Baby, I'm jealous of the pictures that you like. Baby, I'm jealous.
Happy Sunday to everyone, and happy New Year's Eve. That's New Year's Eve times 3, right?
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello?
I can't hear you, girl.
You can't hear me? Hello?
If you can hear me,
Hang on just a
but I
second.
can't hear you. I finally got my soundboard set up, and I'm hoping you can hear me. Of course I can't do it though, because I never can. I'm sure it's a me issue. Oh, you can hear me? Okay, well, I can't hear you because, I don't know how to work my soundboard apparently, or it's just on the fizzle. I don't know, but I can't hear you. So I'm going to go back out and come back in and try that. Wish me luck, guys.
Okay, well, while we're waiting on her to get her technical difficulties in order, I will go ahead and take roll. Nate DeGreat was the first one in here. He says 67 days until the cruise. Yes, 67 days until the cruise, Slob Olympics cruise. I'm super excited about it. For those of you that don't know, this will be my first time ever on a cruise, and also traveling outside of the United States. So killing 2 birds with 1 stone with this cruise in March. So I'm super excited about that. Matt Dumit, BA's dump truck, says, I want a new profile picture for 2025. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. I'm feeling actually, my I haven't been on my my walking regiment this week which, I feel kind of terrible about, but I'm kind of giving myself a break because it is Christmas. It was Christmas. It's Christmas week, I guess. So I gotta start back on the grind tomorrow, though, for sure. For sure. Let the big dog eat. Robert, Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year to you too. Nicholas Long. Ballard Sports Media, who will be coming on, I think, after he gets done working. Ballard made a trip to Memphis, Tennessee to meet up with his woman who lives in Arkansas, I think. I guess Memphis, Tennessee is the halfway point for the two of them. So I'm waiting with bated breath to hear the details on this. So I'm looking forward to getting him on here and giving us some details about how that went. We've got Baker says, how's everyone doing tonight? I'm doing well. Not ready to get back into the work schedule tomorrow, but yes, other than I'm doing well. Dog fan man 01, welcome. Stingray, James Thompson. Press the buttons. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, he must be talking to TK. Hello.
I'm just using my shitty ass computer, so I have shitty ass sound because I don't know how to work anything because I'm too fucking stupid.
Well, it sounds fine to me.
Well, no, but it's my computer. It's not a soundboard. It's not a good mic. It just sounds like shit. I'm sorry. I'm not having a good day at all, so I need y'all to cheer me up. Cheer up, Cat Day.
Well, yeah, cheer up Cat Day. So, 3 days until New Year's Eve. So hopefully 2025 will. Do you? What happens when you log out? Like, do you move anything, or how does that work?
I just don't think it works anymore. Even when I have it plugged in, I turn it on, it fizzles out. And all the green lights are on. I just don't know what's wrong with it, and it never works, hardly ever. And I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So I'm gonna have to get a whole new setup eventually when I get it. Well, can you please continue?
Yeah, yes, for sure. I'll just continue with a roll call. Who did I leave off? Oh, James Thompson. DK, what's up, DK? Thank you for the super chat. He says, good evening, BA. Good evening to you. DK is his from Uncle Lou's channel, and if you guys have been watching him,
I thought you said TK, but then I was like, what?
No, TK, no, not TK, but DK. D as in dog, DK. So I don't know if you've been watching Lou here lately, but the last, I think it was like 2 live streams that he had, he started this new like workout regimen thing, right? So basically, like, he sets a goal. Anytime he gets $25 worth of super chats, he does like either 10 sit-ups or 10 push-ups or things like that, right? He's just trying to get into better shape, for the new year or whatever. Oh my God, girl. So DK, once again, thanks for the super chat, DK. DK was sending him like numerous super chats within like minutes apart from each other, to where like he had to do. I think yesterday he did about 130 sit-ups, girl.
Wow. Hey, DK, do you like rant videos? Because I could go on after this on my channel and give you a rant you've never in your life heard.
Who doesn't like a good rant, right?
I could get so much shit out today. I'll tell you why I think I'm in a bad mood. But I'll let you finish roll calling.
Okay. Yeah, not too many people left here. The Uncle Lou is here, and I think that's going to do it for roll call. I'm sure we'll have a couple more people trickle in here as the time goes by. Although I did get a notification saying that Traveling Fools was live or is going live. I'm not sure. So
right now?
It says he's going live, so it looks like he's going to be going live at 8:30.
But his trivia is usually at. Hang on, let me look at
I'm
this.
not sure. I'm not sure. Either way, I'm not worried about it. So I don't know if you were listening earlier, but Ballard is planning on coming on and telling us how his date went. Because
You know, I saw the Facebook post of the girl who's so happy to have him in her, and she's very lucky.
mm-hmm.
She's very lucky, and you know what? She was cute. Did you see her?
I did. Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
friends with him on Facebook. So yeah.
yeah.
No, I mean it was a cute picture, and I mean I'm intrigued for sure to find out how it
Allie
went.
has someone now.
Yeah,
Nate.
but see, I'm a little worried. I am a little worried because she lives in Arkansas, he lives in Alabama. I'm just not sure. I
That
don't know.
might actually be perfect for now, girl.
It might be. You're right, but I mean, not everybody
It's
can
slow and
handle.
steady keeps the slow and steady wins the race,
That's
especially
true.
for them two. You got to remember that's a different dynamic there.
That is true, but I mean, I'm just not sure. Well, I don't know.
I believe in their love. I believe in their love. I believe in true love. I believe Ballard has found his, well, maybe found his true love.
Well,
I
let's not jump to conclusions.
I won't do that.
Let's not jump the gun. Let's not jump the gun. But
She looked a lot like him, if you catch my drift, in a lot of ways.
I mean, they looked happy, so that's good. I mean, that's happiness is all I want for anybody in this world. Okay, so I mean, we'll wait to have him on, and then we'll ask him questions, to see to and get the details as far as that's concerned. But I mean, yeah, congrats to him for definitely finding somebody. So I know, I know he's been struggling and on the market and at dating app after dating app trying to find that special someone. So congratulations to him. And yeah, I mean, I can't wait to hear the details. So we'll probably have him on here. I think he said he gets off at work at 7:30. I think he's an hour behind us, so 8:30 ish maybe he'll be on. So we'll see. We'll see. I'd lost my train of thought there. Oh, if you've not yet done so, please make sure that you're hitting the thumbs up button, because we all know that I appreciate it, TK appreciates it, and we all know that YouTube appreciates it. And also, those that are wanting to support myself and the channel, there are 3 great ways to do that. We have my links to my Cash App and PayPal in the description of this video, and I'll also post them in the chat here as well. Or you can do like DK and hit the super chat button right there next to the chat bubble, and support the show and myself that way. So
I keep
3.
thinking you're saying TK. I'm sorry. Keep going.
I know, it's crazy, right?
PayPal.
Yeah, yay! So yeah, so there you go. 3 great ways to do that, and of course, as Celine Drive would say, never expected but always appreciated. So there we go. So let's start off by how was your Christmas?
Actually, Christmas was good. It was lovely, just like Thanksgiving. I'm very happy with my spoodlings, as is my sister and my niece.
Spoodlings?
My little spiderlings.
Oh,
My little-
spoodlings. Okay.
Food.
Oh, so your sister and your niece got
I got
spoodlings
one for
too?
my sister and my niece too, but I kept it a secret, girl. I kept it a secret till the end. And my sister, let me just tell you, the best part of this entire holiday season was my sister's reaction to that.
Really?
She was so excited. She was so surprised. She kind of started crying, and because my relationship with my sister and how much I love her and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was such a contrast from last Christmas. Like this was I don't know if I said this on your last show, but me, my mom, my biological father, and my sister have a picture of all of ourselves together now. And the last one I can remember is when we were
Oh,
my
yes.
sister was 5 years old. I was maybe 8. Yeah. Well, wait, hold on. Her and I are 4 years. I was probably 9, 10. She was probably 5. or 6.
Yeah, you told me about that, but and that was taken during Thanksgiving, though. You guys took that picture during Thanksgiving,
Correct.
right?
Yeah,
Okay,
well,
yeah,
so
yeah.
that was good. Yeah, like the Thanksgiving was absolutely wonderful. Like
Well, it ties it all together, Thanksgiving, then Christmas. So
but the
yes,
Christmas, it was just me, my mom, my sister, my brother-in-law, my niece, just the Florida, just the Florida people here.
yeah. I
you
can't
know.
believe you got them spiders too. So are you gonna
Well,
be? Are you like gonna be breeding all three of them like with each other, or how's that
no, no,
work?
no, no. We're all just right now. We're just, I'm trying to get used to them as pets, and learn. It's like a girl. I've been picking up these hobbies left and right. I mean, these spiders are fascinating. I've already seen both of mine molt. About to feed them their first live mealworm by hand. Like I've been feeding them fruit flies, but I'm about to give them a worm by hand. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to.
So how do you do that? Do you use tweezers, or I
You
mean?
can use tweezers, but I lost my tweezers, so I might have to find another pair of tweezers or just pick. They're tiny little mealworms. They're not like the big fat ones
Mm-hmm.
because they're still really tiny.
Yeah.
But oh, I'm just really enjoying the hell out of them. And here's why I'm in a bad mood. I think a big part of why I'm in a bad mood since Christmas, because I didn't get a chance to skate and stuff on Christmas Eve. It's all family stuff, and you know what I mean. And I don't remember if Christmas Eve was wet that day. I don't remember. But on since Christmas it's been rainy, so I haven't been able to skate at all. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
so rainy that I can't even go to Jacksonville under the freeway. That one is even wet, they say.
Oh, really? Probably because of the
It's
wind.
been it's just, and then today I thought, okay, we're supposed to get a few maybe showers in the morning, and then I thought for sure by the afternoon I could go skate at the local park, right? Because it was at least dry during the night. And then this like monsoon comes through out of nowhere.
Girl,
I'm like,
yeah. Both Lou
so
and I got woken up by like severe rain, and the wind was what really woke us up. So like, I mean, I'd
like,
actually,
what the hell?
yeah, I think
But
we
this
got up
happened though,
around.
like at, oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, it was hitting us around like maybe 12, but I don't know, like in the afternoon.
Mm, mm. Mm.
So it hit y'all at a different time
Yeah,
than
like
me.
it hit us at like a set. Well, I originally got up around like 5:30 because my dog was just freaking out. Just like she was doing the panting thing and the shaking thing. So like normally when she does that, if it's not raining outside, which at that point in time it was windy, but I didn't hear any rain. That means she has to go to the bathroom. So I got up, took her outside. And for some reason, like she cannot go outside by herself. Like I either have to go out there with her, or like if Lou goes out there to smoke, like but she can't go out on her own. Like someone has to physically go, like step outside on the back porch with her and like literally watch her go to the bathroom, or she won't go. Um, so
She
so
just wants to make sure y'all know she went, so she says, "Okay, it's time to go in." Yeah, I promise I did it because maybe I
right,
made
right.
y'all watch.
Well, see, then that's the thing. So like she doesn't go, like she holds it in to the point where like she starts shaking because she has to go so badly, you know. So again, I got up at 5:30 with her, took her outside. She went both number one and number two, brought her back inside, and then like around 7 o'clock in the morning, that's when the wind and the rain really started kicking. I mean, like the wind was probably the worst part about it, and it woke both me and Lou up. And she was, the dog was shaking and doing the whole panting thing because it wasn't lightning, but it was thundering. I don't know.
We
As
had a lot of wind, like strong wind. I'm like, what the hell's going
Yeah,
on?
yeah, but like. I think it died down like around noon here, so
Well,
I guess
it
that's when
died
y'all got
down.
hit.
Well, no. The problem is though, even if it dies down, it takes a while for I mean, like at our skate park that's here, it dries up pretty good, but there'll still be puddles. Like I told you, where I live now, we're practically under sea level.
Mm-hmm.
So it gets real swampy, real. You have to find a place that's really open up, and
Mm-hmm.
and that's why I thought possibly it wouldn't be too wet this afternoon, but then I wasn't expecting that storm. I knew they said we might get some rain, but since it wasn't happening, I guess I didn't know that was coming, I guess.
It was
And I
unexpected.
finished I went to go run some errands, and as soon as I got home, that came, and I'm like, well, good thing I just happened to go at that time. I didn't know that storm was coming. And then I'm
Yeah.
like, now I can't go skating for another day. And it's just like between the rain and the not skating, I've kind of been bummed, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Well, having dreary weather like that doesn't help either. So,
I know it sucks.
yeah, when it's like overcast and like dreary outside, yeah, that doesn't help. It doesn't help at all. So what about like New Year's Eve and New Year's Day? What's the weather supposed to be like there?
Oh, now see, here's the thing. All week is supposed to be beautiful now, but tomorrow, even though it's going to be beautiful, it may not be dry enough unless it's no, it's supposed to rain after midnight tonight. It's supposed to rain during the night, so it probably won't be dry enough until the afternoon, and it'll still have a few puddles there, but you just avoid the puddles.
Yeah. Yeah. Jay Shipe says, I got pulled over an hour ago on way home from visiting my lady. Cop just wanted to see my stereo. Wasted a perfectly good beer. I got to see a lot of that damage in East Tennessee and West North Carolina, though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we actually...
Carolina just keeps getting the shit.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming he's talking about from Hurricane Helene. You know, Asheville area got hit like really,
Right,
really,
but
really
they got
hard.
hit yesterday too with tornadoes. I think that's what
Really?
you're talking about. Yeah, bad.
Wow,
There
I
was
didn't know about
bad
that.
storms. I think that's what y'all got. I think we got remnants of that too.
Wow.
There was like I know at least a couple people died in Louisiana, Texas, Mississippi, and went all along the southeast there.
Jay Shice wants to know if you've been following Celine's Facebook weather group.
No, you know what? I found this dude. They have these weather dudes, these like independent weather dudes, I guess guys that study, and they have all these storm chasers. They have more going on there than you would see on anything like the Weather Channel. And I mean, they'll
Yeah.
show you things are like, look right here. They'll go to the places where the tornadoes are actually at.
Yeah.
He'll show on Dopplers. He'll explain shit. And
What's
then
up,
you have
Yoda
the
T?
storm chasers. Huh?
Oh, I was just saying hello to Yoda T. He says, good evening, ladies. Sending you positive vibes, TK. Aww.
Yoda T.
Yoda T.
Yoda
I know it's
T.
crazy. Like, I don't know how anybody can be a storm chaser. I mean, you guys have heard me talk about, like, I don't do well in natural disaster. Like, so I could never live in Florida. I could never live in, like, California. I couldn't live anywhere in, like the like the middle, or, whatever.
Tornadoes are the worst. And, well, I don't know. I've never been in an earthquake either.
Yeah. I don't know. I couldn't live anywhere where I know like natural disasters happen on like a regular,
Could you
so
imagine an earthquake starting while I'm skating?
that would be terrifying. That would
That would be
absolutely.
not only terrifying, that would be probably YouTube material.
Could you imagine? Oh my God. Well, we had an earthquake here we had that ice storm back in, I think it was like 2013 or something.
Y'all had an earthquake?
Yes. So we had that ice storm. Well, we had the ice storm here. I think it was either 2013 or 2014. And then a day, I think it was like a day afterwards, or maybe a day or two afterwards, we had an earthquake. Like we had a small earthquake here.
Did you feel it?
No, so that's the weird thing about it, right? Like at the time, I was at my in-laws' house because we had lost power to our house after the ice storm. So our in-laws, invited us to come stay with them. And at the time, my ex was working for Circle K gas stations. He did like maintenance work and stuff for them. And at the time that the earthquake hit, he was actually, I think, in Edgefield, South Carolina. And like he called me like immediately, was like, "Are you guys okay?" Blah blah blah. And I was like, "What? Yeah, what's going on? What's up?" And like he said that he was at a Circle K doing some work, and like I don't know if Edgefield, South Carolina at that point in time got hit, like really bad with the earthquake. But my father-in-law at the time said that he felt it too. And like it woke my oldest son up. Like all the kids were sleeping at the time, and like my oldest son woke up because he said he felt it, which was weird because I didn't feel it. The only thing that I remember from that night was like I remember hearing my father-in-law like rush out the front door. So I came downstairs to see what was the matter, and then like sure enough, like everybody in the neighborhood in the neighborhood that they lived in at the time was like outside, like just they couldn't believe what had just happened. And I was like, well, what the hell just happened? And then he's like, you didn't feel that? And I was like, feel what? And that's when they told me that there was an earthquake. So
that's crazy.
I'm just telling you, I mean, the ozone layer. That's what it is. It's the ozone layer. The ozone layer. What is it? Like, yeah, the ozone layer is getting so terrible that places like Georgia are experiencing earthquakes. So
but see, here's the thing. Like my grandfather, on my mom's side. Well, her birth father died when she was about 3. Okay. And then her mom married somebody who basically raised my mom, and she thought of him as a dad too, right? So she called him dad. That was really her dad, she said. And I always kind of found that a little curious. I know you don't really remember your dad, but anyway, so she always thought of that as her dad. But he died in Guatemala in an earthquake.
Really?
Yeah, it like that. I think it just like fell like on him. Like they had bad earthquakes over there. It was like in a bad earthquake.
Yeah.
And so I have a and I mean, it just and just what you see, even on like when you see shit moving around, like things can go flying and fall on top. That's what.
Well, see, and that's the thing is, like, I talk about how like terrible and like I mean, like I would never be able to like go through something like that, but it's like watching these videos, like I've fallen back into this rabbit hole of watching like disaster videos, so like I keep going back to like the tsunami, the Japanese tsunami. Like it just amazes me to watch. It's weird, right? Like
there was a bad plane crash in South Korea, girl.
Really?
Did you see that?
No.
I guess it was a commercial airline or something, because 177 people died, and it was bad.
See, yeah, this is why I don't watch the news. Like like
I'm just getting it from like YouTube stuff.
Well, and that's the thing too. That's mostly right. That's mostly where I get my news information from, and then that and Uncle Lou. Like Uncle Lou likes to tell. Well, and then today, like, do you guys know Jimmy Carter died?
Oh, did he die?
Yeah, he died today. 100 years old, Jimmy Carter died. Wow. So my kids are the one that informed me about that. And I was for sure, like, when they told me, like, I was like, what? Jimmy Carter died? I was like, I thought he died a long time ago.
No,
so they're right there should tell you how like, yeah, like I don't watch the news at all. I don't like to watch the news at all.
Yeah, because for his 100th birthday, they wheeled him out to the grounds, the front grounds, because he got this like helicopter salute thing, right? But like he already looks like he was gone. You know what I'm saying?
That's the same thing that my son said too. Yeah, that's the same thing.
And a lot of people say, "How could you do that?" And that's like elder abuse. But and I know my mom would kill me, so I would never do that to her, right? And I don't think I'd do it anyway. But I wonder what if he told them a long time ago? I don't even care what I look like at that point. I want to be out there. If I'm, you know what I mean? We don't know their family.
Right.
Maybe they didn't think of it as putting their dad on display. Like, who would want to put their dad on display like that when they look like that?
Yeah.
That might have been embarrassing for them, but maybe that was his wishes, like, so I always just give the benefit of the doubt because, like, but see, like, I don't know.
Well,
How does he know? I mean, how does he know maybe he said if I make it to 100. Maybe that's something they do for presidents if they make it to 100,
I
right? They
mean,
give us
maybe. Yeah, how many presidents have made it to 100? I think he's the only
I don't
one, isn't
know.
he? As
He
far
might
as
be the only
I
one.
mean, Biden, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Biden, I mean,
Well,
how old is Biden already? Like
Biden
80
is
something years
80
old?
now.
And yeah,
I doubt he'll make
he's
it.
already, yeah, falling.
Trump will make it to 100 probably. Because if
You think?
girl, he's Biden's age now and he ain't slowing down. He might live past 100.
Well, he's a couple years younger than Biden, isn't he?
Uh, I think a couple years. I don't think
Yeah.
they're that far. I think
I
he's
don't think
still
they're,
the oldest president.
yeah, I don't
I
think they're that far in
believe
age.
either him or Reagan is the oldest president ever elected. I think.
Yeah.
If I'm wrong, somebody in the chat room can, I'm sure they'll let me know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I thought for sure that Trump was a little bit younger than him, but yeah, but I knew
Oh
that
no,
they were kind of,
he might be younger than Biden, but wait a minute. No, then he wouldn't be the oldest.
no, Biden
No,
would be the oldest, I would think.
right.
Yeah.
Hang on. Maybe that was back in 2016.
I see you, Ballard. Okay. I will drop the link here in a little bit, but yeah.
Maybe that was before Biden. Like when he ran in 2016. He
Yeah.
was the oldest, maybe. Because Reagan, I thought, was the oldest before him. But anyway.
Yeah.
Ballard's all excited about his new girl.
I know. He wants to come on here and talk about it, but yeah, I'll drop the StreamYard link in just a second. So
you gotta slow your roll there, lover.
yeah, no, we gotta do our thing first before we get you on here.
There's some kind of ladies man.
But I am glad that we are getting like we're the very first, I guess,
yes,
outlet that is getting the details. I know that he's supposed to be going on the morning show tomorrow morning to talk about it too as well, but like we're getting first. Yeah, we're getting like firsthand, although my audience is definitely a lot smaller than the morning show, but I appreciate being first to get the details of this. So I'll drop the link in just a second, Ballard. I wanted to discuss New Year's. So if the weather is nice, you are planning on doing some skating. Is that correct?
Oh, okay. So this week, yeah. Well, tomorrow is probably still going to be wet, even though the streets. I might be able to do some in the skate park tomorrow afternoon, and then the rest of the week looks pretty good with very small chances of rain and lots of sun. But some days are going to be super cold, like with the low in the 40 and the high in the
wow,
maybe low 60s, high 50s, something like that. But once you get your blood going, you don't care.
Oh yeah,
and it makes it even more comfortable. Well, not that cold. I mean, there's going to be some, like, Tuesday's going to be a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Tuesday's going to be a fantastic day to go out.
So the skate park in Jacksonville, you said it's about an hour from where you live?
Yes.
Okay, but that one's much nicer than the one you have locally where you are? Or is it just because it's covered?
Well, no, it's cool because it's covered, because it usually is okay as long as it's not really, really bad rain. But it's a lot more state of the art. It's brand new. It's pretty badass. Like, ours is kind of a local park one, which is good for what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the girl that you saw in the video with the 2 braids, that's where she learned how to skate. She said was that park, just going out there and practicing, which is what I usually do.
Mm-hmm. Now, are there normally a lot of people like at the skate park that you go to? Are there a lot of people that use that park? Because I assume it's not just for like. I assume it's like for skateboarding, for
skateboarding,
like scootering.
Yeah, like, well, one time I saw a dude bringing out like there. Okay, I told you about the guy I met there that lives next door to me, and then the girls that live here. So now when I go, if there's nobody there, then it's cool because I have the whole place to myself. But then when people come, if I don't know them already, they'll introduce themselves, and I'll end up somehow talking. Skater people are so dang nice, and you can make a total ass out of yourself falling, and nobody will make fun of you. You know
Well,
what
yeah,
I mean?
because they've probably been there, done that kind of situation,
Yeah.
you know?
And
Yeah.
the fact that you're even having the guts to try it, they are like, cool. You know what I mean? It's
Mm-hmm.
not like that. They don't judge. I just love the skater community, dude. Like, I want to go backward. If I had one wish from a genie, you know how people say they wouldn't go back in time? I would, only so I could have the young body, okay, knowing everything I know. I would still be a nurse, okay? But knowing everything I know, I would still be a nurse. I would be getting into roller skating from day one, okay? And but and that would help me stay mentally healthy, and like I would already know I had the, you know what I mean? Knowing, like I said, knowing what I know now, I would be a fantastic skater, because I know there's only so far I can go
Mm-hmm.
where it's not a good idea to try certain things. Maybe. Because you know what
Well,
I'm
look,
saying? Like,
baby steps, okay? Baby
oh, no,
steps.
no, I'm
So,
not talking about right now. I mean, even 5 years from now.
yeah.
Like, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to skate. Did you see that video I posted on Facebook? It's a 74-year-old man that's still out there. They call him Mr. Jimmy. You want to
Mr.
see
Jimmy?
Mr. Jimmy? You want to see Mr. Jimmy? Let me find Mr. Jimmy if you need to say something. I don't know. I can find Mr. Jimmy for you.
Nick DTV says he goes to the skate park in Ormond Beach, which is a nice one. Do you know where that one
Oh,
is?
me and Nick DTV can hang out and skate
And you
too.
spelled Derby wrong, Nick DTV. It's
Nick
DE.
DTV, why don't you come to Wadsworth? He'll know what I'm saying. Come to Wadsworth. Google it. Wadsworth.
Is that WAD?
Well, I'm not going to give too much info because I don't want no crazies coming out there. I'll text it to you, bro.
Baylor Man says Dallas has some nice skate parks. Well, you lived in Texas, didn't you?
Huh?
I said you lived in Texas before, so I mean, do
Yeah,
you
but
do you
back
know about
then I
that?
wasn't roller skating.
Well, that's
I
true
wasn't-
too.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't doing any of that.
Ballard says they've got a small skate park in Cullum. I guess that's Alabama.
Ooh, I better go check that one out.
I think we have a skate park here too.
I'm just teasing Ballard.
I don't know if it's here or in like South
I wanna
Carolina
check
though.
out a skate park just to check out a skate park. Well, actually, what I'm gonna do, because I don't know when people are coming for the cruise on Thursday. Because you know how I want to be there, when at least see everybody at least one night. I can come early that day and go skate around the skate parks, and like just go to different skate parks. Like before y'all get there, and then after y'all leave, maybe that day go to different others, just to go, because there's some in Daytona, in the Canaveral where y'all are going to be, and Orlando is right there. There's some dispensaries I've been wanting to go in Orlando, so there's things I can do there too. But I'm curious, that I hope that people are coming fairly early on Thursday, because I would love to see everyone for as long as possible.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the plan is. I think I remember talking about us possibly getting an Airbnb altogether, but I don't think that plan's gonna be what's happening. So, but I do know that Lou and I have definitely talked about going up Thursday, and staying the night there, and then boarding the ship on Friday, and then. I mean, I know that some other people, I think like Slim Shady and his wife are supposed to be coming up Thursday too as well, or they'll supposed to be there on Thursday. I'm not exactly sure how many. I think Mr. and Mrs. Pete are supposed to come on Thursday too, Traveling Fools and Mrs. Fools. I'm not sure. So
I would think most people.
I think right now the main focus is trying to make sure everybody gets their deposits paid, or like their get their cruise paid for. So, which I'm not exactly sure what the number is now, but I know last week we talked about this a little bit. But for those that are going, if you have not yet paid your balance, you need to go ahead and do so. I think the deadline was actually last Sunday. So, no, you're not blocked, Lou. Lou would like to know if you're planning on doing any group activities with your new roller derby friends.
Well, I go to the skate parks with them, but that's in town. You know, I mean, I don't understand what the question
Well,
is.
didn't you drive to Jacksonville too? Like, didn't you go to Jacksonville?
Oh yeah, but that's like an hour away.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So,
It's not like 5 hours away.
yeah, I mean, an hour is definitely better than 5 hours away.
And I don't do that all the time. I went once. Like I usually go to the one near here because I don't want to drive that far. But I
Yeah.
had to go see it because it was new state like $8 million skate park. I didn't even get a lot of
Jesus Christ.
what
$8 million. I remember when you first texted me that. I was like, holy shit, $8 million? That's crazy. That's crazy. Like the city of Jacksonville paid for that?
I'm not sure. I have to read it more into it. I just know that's how much it cost.
$8 million. How much do you think the one that where you are is?
I
Not $8 million, right?
no, maybe I don't know 500,000. I guess. I don't, how much does a million cost? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a tiny little. It's enough to practice, and
Oh,
then
the one close to you, like in your
yeah,
okay, yeah.
and even learn how to do some decent ramp work. But like I'm right now, I'm still like because I was planning on going every day this week roller skating at some point, even if it was just an hour, whatever I had time for.
Mhm.
And it just couldn't happen between Christmas and the rain. It just didn't happen. And like I'm like like I really hopefully can make it out every at some point
Mhm.
because I am so serious about this girl. Like
So,
I'm
are you enjoying the roller skating more so than the electric scootering?
Oh, hell yeah. Now, I
Yeah.
love the electric scootering because I think eventually I'd like to do that to commute. Like, I am actually looking at a job at a different dispensary that's closer to home, that I'm going to be probably applying for here soon. I just have to update my resume. And I could actually scooter to work.
Oh,
That would save me
really?
money on gas. Yeah.
So, I
I live in
don't
a
know.
cute little town. I love it.
Yeah. So,
Everything is close.
yeah, so it's kind of like the area that Mr. and Mrs. Pete live in. I mean, like you could literally walk to like the grocery store. I mean, like their kids walk to and from school every day. I mean, everything that you possibly could need is basically, in the walking vicinity of where they live. So,
If
um,
I can get some sort of little basket to go on the back of my scooter, some sort of storage thing, I'll put my skates on there and take that to the wherever I go skate.
oh,
And,
really?
and take my skates, but I won't use the scooter on there. I'll just take the scooter there and then skate there. I
Yeah.
just love being outdoors and with all the rain and not being outdoors, not being able to move and being around my mom 24/7. Not yet today, girl. I mean, there was times where she has me so mad that I start laughing because I can't help it because she has me so mad because she's annoying me she's trolling me. Okay,
Who?
my mom. My mom's been trolling me lately in a nice way, in her own nice way, but he's sure is driving me crazy.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Is
Who,
that
me?
better? No, no. He says that he said he had came in here and adjusted my mic settings. So is that better?
I didn't think you sounded bad.
Well, yeah, you
Maybe
didn't sound bad to me either, but he was saying that they could hardly hear you, which is understandable because you said you're doing it from your computer. But then
yeah.
he said that I sounded like a screeching owl.
So do I still sound this sucks. Hang on. Let me see if
No,
I can
I
make
no, I asked everybody. I mean, Nate said it's better, so it sounds better. So
well no, but if I'm low, it's because I don't have my stuff working, but I'll figure it out. I don't know what I did.
yeah. Oh, he said, yeah. Lou says it's way better now. Okay, thanks. I appreciate you, Lou. Thank God. Thank God for him, because I wouldn't have known either way. Because, like I said, you sound fine, and I mean, and I sound fine to you, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Well, good. Thank you. Thank you.
Sound check. Sound check.
Sound check. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. So, Louvie Banky, yes, Louvie Banky or Droovy Thanky. Are we switching to switching to Louvie Banky now? Louvie Banky can only be used when
When we're thanking Louvie, thank you.
yeah, Louvie Banky, Bankie. So someone came up with that term yesterday when he was doing well with the pay the bookie or pay Lou, the pay Lou movement.
Well, you could use that, but you could also do Louvie thank you if he does a nice gesture.
That's true too. That's true.
Or if he brings you like a brownie or something, like let's say one day, you're sitting on the couch watching TV and he comes in and I don't know, he just has like a cake in his hand and it just says happy birthday.
Look, if that were to ever happen, oh my God, I think I would keel over and die, okay?
Oh my God, can I tell you about the funniest video I saw today? This was about the femme girls who like the feminine girls, the lesbians who are both feminine.
Mm-hmm.
And they were talking about of course femme can like femme. Of course we can be quote unquote. I don't know why use the word queer at all. I mean, they're lesbians. They just happen to be feminine. But I guess that makes them queer. I don't understand.
Well, I don't understand either, because I thought queer was only a use for a term for like males.
No, it's for girls and guys. Like I'm in all this research I've been trying to do with this crazy gender stuff, like I'm trying to understand everything, right? So I forgot what I was talking about. What was I talking about? The gay thing. Okay, so they're both feminine. Like, you know how people, they like to do stereotypes, like they'll see maybe a feminine woman and a more masculine woman. And like the question, which was so stupid, it was a Snapchat thing. Snapchat really does have garbage. It's kind of like, Snapchat is like
my sister loves to use Snapchat. It's absolutely crazy how, and like
she's like the Inquirer of news. But anyway, at least on social media.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, but it was funny because she's like, the one girl who's very pretty, they both look like models, perfect bodies, perfect looks, perfect everything. Okay. Mm-hmm. Total lesbians. So she's like, so one girl's talking in her car to the camera. She's like, yeah, my girlfriend texted me, yesterday, to make sure to bring flowers, I guess they were having some date. And then she goes, and then the bitch, like, I don't know if she said the bitch texted me the next day, or then she texted me again. She's like, honey, remember, don't forget the flowers. And she's like, babe, you're dating a woman. You only had to ask me once. Like, of course she remembered flowers.
Of course of course, yes.
And then she tells the people in the in the camera. She goes, "This is the good thing about dating a woman. We already know. We know."
Uncle Lou wants to know. Uncle Lou wants to know who is queer. The roller derby ladies.
Well, no, but some of them, I don't know if some of them would identify as that. I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. There's a stereotype around roller derby women. So,
well, the roller derby or the just skater girls, I think in general, right?
Yeah.
But I'm going to be.
Well, I mean, like I wouldn't necessarily. Well, listen, I wouldn't necessarily consider someone like a girl that like skateboards like as someone who's technically a lesbian, but if I were, I mean, like, I would, and I don't want to get canceled because I don't mean this in, like any malicious way whatsoever. But if you were to put like a roller derby girl and a skateboarding girl side by side, I would assume that the roller derby girl was a lesbian more than the skateboarding. Yeah,
no, you know what's so
does that make sense though?
No, but it's funny you say that. Because, roller derby's a rough sport, right? So you're going to think that at least half of it's just like when you look at basketball or, generally speaking, when women compete in sports, you're gonna have probably half the team are gonna be lesbians. Let's be honest, okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of the not I'm not saying a stereotype, it's just kind of the norm, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, but with roller skating, there's all different kinds of roller skating. And but yeah, you do have a lot of the queer community that is in that, but you also have a large black population that's into it, and they do that groove skating thing. And like,
Oh, that stuff's amazing. Like, it
yeah,
always amazes me to watch people be able to do like flips on skates and shit like that. Like,
oh, I mean, there's all kinds of and I'm gonna get more into the roller dance style, kind of videos and stuff. I'm not gonna really be doing a lot of ramp shit. I'm gonna do what I can,
mm-hmm.
what my body will allow me to do, because I'm not 25 anymore. So if I break something, it's gonna take a lot longer to heal than if I was 25.
So strange request from Uncle Lou wanting me to play your roller derby video. So, or your roller
Well, it's
skating
kind
video.
of silly. It's silly. And, I'm
And it's
just
only like,
starting,
and I think it's
y'all.
only like 30
People gonna make
seconds long,
fun of
isn't
me.
it?
People just gonna make fun of me, huh?
It's only like 30 seconds long, isn't it? Over 30
It's
seconds long.
45, I think.
Okay, yeah, I'll play it. Let's see.
Embarrassed.
Why?
I don't know. He's gonna troll me or something.
He's gonna troll. He trolls me. Okay, so
By the time June comes around, I'm gonna be so good. I'm gonna be winning that talent show. You just watch.
He would like to know if that roller derby type lady body checked you.
No, she didn't body check me. In fact, when I talked to her, she's so ass normal. Like she's like a regular everyday lady. Like she seems like she'd be a teacher or something.
Really?
Like, there's nothing weird about her. But people would look at her because of that helmet and assume she's all like a certain kind. Like I don't bring up politics around any of these girls, okay? Because I don't want any of them knowing I voted for Trump, because I have no idea who would like it or not.
Right.
Now, but I talked to this lady. Something wouldn't surprise me if she did vote for Trump. Like, I don't know. I think she's just a regular person who's getting into skating and really enjoying it. Maybe she is a little queer. Who gives a fuck? You know? So,
yeah. So, all right, here we go. Now, did the I'm assuming the pigtails are attached to the helmet. That's not like her actual.
they're
Okay, I was about to say. Yeah.
She's got regular hair. Okay.
Yeah.
She's got
No.
regular hair.
No.
I saw what he put
See,
in
that's
there.
the hairstylist in me. That's right. That's the hairstylist in me. Like that's the first thing that I noticed. Like I mean,
She
I
has
was
another one
watching
where
I was watching the skating for sure, but then the first thing that I noticed was the hair attached to the helmet.
She can do a lot of stuff too. Y'all be surprised how much she can do. Like she can, like, how when they get on those things and glide on a metal thing, like sideways. She does all kinds of shit. Like she's good, like probably gonna teach me a lot. But I saw what freaking Lou put in the chat room. I see a slob romance, dude. First of all, I hope that I'm not talking about a slob romance. I'm hoping that maybe like since I am like starting to hang out with these girls, and maybe that when I do go Thursday or that Thursday to Port Canaveral or whatever, they want to go skate at those parks too. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all can meet them and they can meet y'all. You know what I mean? Just more people to meet. And then maybe one day they'll come to the Slobos and we'll have a bunch of skaters. And then we can have a slob skating event.
Skate party. We can have a slob skate party.
Huh?
A slob skate party.
A slob skate get together every summer. Don't be afraid. We'll teach you how to skate. If you've never skated before, it doesn't matter how old you are. And you know what? You can even Vic can do ramp skating shit. Well, I don't know because his scooter is electric. So I don't
Well, they
know,
don't
but
allow electric things on at the skate park.
No, they'll allow him, yeah, to go on hills and shit. But what I'm saying is, I've seen guys in wheelchairs that aren't electric, right, going on those, like they're skating, like they're doing the tricks like what the skateboarders do on their wheelchairs.
Oh,
But since his is motorized, it probably wouldn't do that anyway. He's not gonna. It's not gonna. He can't levitate it. And
well, shit, girl. I don't know, girl. I've seen that thing go like 30 miles an hour, so he can
Well, no, but I
he
mean,
can
like,
book it on
unless
that
it
shit,
levitates.
man. Run over your toes and shit, man. So yeah, you gotta, especially when he's been drinking whiskey and shit or rum, whatever. What was it that you were drinking at Slob Olympics? I think it was
Hey, well, I
rum.
heard when Raj when he first went to Raj's house, Raj said he got so nervous because he started speeding down that hill, and he knew exactly what he was doing. He said he didn't wreck, he didn't do none of that.
Listen.
He knew where he was on a mission.
Yeah, listen, the first time I ever met VicTube was when we went to he was having a little birthday get together. This was what? Oh gosh, 3 years ago, I think. He was having a little get together at his house, and Lou and I drove like an hour and a half to surprise him for his birthday. And yeah, so they have like a little bit of a hilly, grassy area, like in the front of their house where the garage is and stuff like that. And man, he came, I mean, trumping down that hill, like going 30 miles an hour. Like I've never seen anybody like run it on an electric scooter like Vic does. But and then yeah, the time he was at Slob Olympics, and I don't know who was giving him rum. I think it was it Slim that was giving him rum? Anyway, like everybody kept thinking that he was gonna fall into the pool.
He was probably giving him whip it.
Yeah, everybody kept thinking he was gonna fall into the pool because, like, I mean, he was doing donuts in his damn electric wheelchair. It was terrifying to watch. Yes, agreed, Uncle Lou. He says Vic is extremely reckless. Yes, especially when he's been drinking.
You know what? Me and Vic can go to the skate park together and have fun Thursday. I'm wondering if they would let him on to go like on Little Hills. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can do right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the last couple of times that he's been any event, like he's always showed up the day of. Like I don't even remember seeing him at Colby's wedding until the reception. So he says he was there. I don't know.
Like
He says he was there, but I don't remember seeing him like during the wedding. I only saw him like after the wedding, after reception, and of course, he ate, like he got his free meal, and then I think he hightailed it out of there. So.
Remember when Lou was
I'm just kidding, Vic.
About being late? Now he's saying that he's like, yeah, I was there. Like, poor Vic.
Yeah, he kept saying that he was there, but again, I never saw him. So unless he was in the, like sitting in the back of the church, but I don't know. It was so fucking cold anyway. Like I really couldn't concentrate on much of anything anyway because it was so cold, so cold. So it's funny because Colby sent a text message to I guess like their their little group messaging Peaky Blinders chat thing or whatever that they have, and it was I guess of a place that they're at right now because they're on their honeymoon. I think they're like in Europe, like doing a Europe like a 2-week Europe honeymoon or whatever.
So it's not just Switzerland; they're going all over.
Well, they were spending Christmas in Switzerland, but I think on the little itinerary that they gave us, they were doing 2 weeks in just Europe, basically. So they were traveling, I guess, all over Europe. But he sent a picture to their little group chat thing about, I guess, of an oyster or a place that sold oysters to go or something like that. And Lou replied back with, "Do they have TVs?" And I just laughed and I don't know. I don't know what he was. If I know Colby, he probably didn't respond at all or just responded with a laughing face emoji. But I didn't get that far. But I mean, and like as soon as I read that comment that that he texted in response to Colby's text message, he walked away and he was like, he's never going to hear the end of this. And I was like, you're right, he's not, because I'm not getting on to the guys for trolling him, because they were promised that there were going to be TVs at the reception, and not only that, but we literally were left outside for over 2 hours. I just don't understand why there couldn't have been a TV, brought out during that time while we were all sitting waiting to be let into the reception area. It was a mess, girl. It was such a mess. It was such. I feel bad for.
You know what? If that gazebo, or not the gazebo, you know how you said there was wherever there was the fireplace.
Mm-hmm.
Was it cobblestone or was it smooth?
It was smooth.
Oh, I would have loved to have gotten my skates. I would have gone around and skated for y'all and done a little dance, like a skate dance for y'all and entertained y'all.
Well, it was weird too, because again, as soon as we walked into the little gazebo area where the wedding was taking place, they were handing out programs and stuff like that. This was a very detailed program. I don't know if I mentioned this last time, but this was a very detailed program. It literally had everything. It had a list of all the bridesmaids, the groomsmen, the junior bridesmaids, the flower girls, the
junior bridesmaids.
Yeah, junior bridesmaids, junior groomsmen. There were 11 groomsmen. 11 groomsmen, 11 bridesmaids. It had it listed the bride side of the family, the groom side of the family. It had an itinerary, a schedule of things that were coming. So the wedding was at 4:00, and then the reception was from it was a cocktail hour where you get drinks and little finger foods and stuff like that from 4 to the reception wasn't even going to start till 6:15. And then it had what time their first dance was going to be, but it was so fucking cold outside that they actually moved all that shit up. So their first dance was out on this little patio area. The mom and son dance was out on the patio area. The father daughter dance was out. So they moved all that shit up.
Oh wait, did she dance with both her father and stepfather?
No, I think it was just her. I think it was just her dad. Yeah, I think it was her. But I tell you what, the song choice for the mother son dance, oh my gosh, girl. I did almost shed a tear. I can't even remember what the song was, but it was the perfect choice for the mother son dance. So the song was just perfect. And yeah, at that point in time, even though I was freezing cold, I did almost shed a tear. So what's up, Puffer Billy Paul? We've had a couple people join here. Nick DTV, Cockaboose Conductor. I think I saw VicTube in here. Mrs. Pete. Hey, Mrs. Pete. Just so y'all know, about 2 weeks? 2 weeks, and Mrs. Pete and I will be on our way to Vegas. We leave on January 13th, and we'll be there for 3 days.
Next year I'm going to be there, right?
Well, maybe I don't think Mrs. Pete and I talked about it when she was here that last weekend, and we may not do it in Vegas next year. I would like to have a more of the ladies be able to participate. So I thought Savannah was a good choice, because I love
Savannah.
Yeah, so it may be somewhere closer, more doable. It may be, it's going to be someplace more doable for a lot of the ladies. So I know, and this one was kind of spur of the moment. I do honestly feel like the only reason that Mrs. Pete and I booked this kind of, I don't know if last minute is the proper term, but I feel like that we were kind of rushed into making this particular decision.
Because the guys wouldn't leave you alone.
Right.
They would be annoying.
Exactly. So I do feel like that this.
I could have actually gone if we would have just ended up like just being calm and talked about Savannah. But no, y'all had to be trolly.
All they
Trolling
do
the
is trolley,
trolling.
trolley, trolley, trolley. But yeah, so I
Trolly, trolly,
do.
trolly, trolly.
Although I'm super excited and I can't wait for this trip, and her and I are gonna have a blast. I mean, I fuck the guys. We're gonna have her and I are gonna have a blast. And I mean, there's a lot of things that we're planning on doing the couple days that we're there. And who knows, I may come back and talk about it, on the show. I may not, so certain things may have to stay in Vegas, but yeah,
Yeah, to do all the
I
fun
do feel like
stuff,
that this
right?
one was kind of, oh yeah. Hey, Law Tide,
Didn't
what's up?
have it.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you and yours. But yeah, I do feel like that this one was a little bit rushed in a sense. So I do want to schedule something next year to where it's more financially doable for a lot of the ladies, So, and I mean, it doesn't have to necessarily be in January. I mean, I would have been down for like a beach, something like a beach theme one, closer to like spring and summertime, but again, I do feel like this. Yeah, that's correct. That's facts, Mrs. P. She says we buckled under pressure and accidentally booked a trip to Vegas. Yeah, right. Quote unquote accidentally. Quote unquote accidentally. I think for the most
That
part,
was just a little bit too outside of my sphere,
right,
Just
right,
a
and
little bit.
I
It's
totally,
just a plane ticket.
right, and I totally, and we totally get that. Me, Mrs. Pete and I totally get that, and I mean, we weren't expecting a huge turnout for this particular one, because of that, but. Yeah, next year when we plan the one for next year, I do think I would rather have it to where it's financially doable for a lot more of the women, and somewhere that's a lot closer to. So
I bet I could get to Savannah and back home on a half a tank of gas, or maybe three quarters a tank of gas.
hmm
Definitely not more than a tank, because when I went up to, what's the farthest I've gone? I've been to Athens. What's the longest I've been to? Is it it's about the same, because
what's about the same?
the slobs that we had at Pete's place,
Oh, Isle of
and
Palms.
then the yeah, Isle of Palms, and then the Athens. Even though they're separate places, it took me about 5.5, 6 hours. Well, it took me longer, but it's a 5.5 to 6 hour drive, right? But for normal people. So in that sense, it was about the same length of time.
Uh-huh.
So it's a long road trip. And I don't know where I was going with this. Oh, where was I going with this? Oh, but Savannah. Okay. This is where I was going with this. When I went to the slobs, I filled my tank up in St. Augustine. I got all the way there and I had 30 miles till empty
Oh, yeah. See.
in my
hmm
Mustang.
Well, I mean, I know for sure that it takes like Savannah would only take me about 2.5 hours to get there. I think it's about 2.5 hours or 2.5, 3 hours for Mrs. Pete. If I'm mistaken, Mrs. Pete, just correct me. And what'd you say? Like about 2.5 hours for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Maybe less.
yeah,
Maybe less. It takes me an hour to get to Jacksonville.
yeah. See, so I do feel like that. I do feel like that would be a lot more, number one, financially doable for a lot of these other women. For the other women, and then it's closer. Nobody would have to buy a plane ticket, I feel like, if we decided to do it in Savannah. So, and I haven't been to Savannah in years. I mean,
And
years.
sharing a room. I mean, it would be just the most. And actually, we could do it more than once a year. Are you kidding?
Right, we
It's
could
it's
absolutely, we
it's a
absolutely
day
could,
trip.
and that's the thing too. Like, I mean, us women, and you and I have talked about this before, and I mean, I've even talked about this with Mrs. Pete and Pete and Lou. Like us women, we don't care about sharing beds with other women. For
Right.
guys, it's weird. Like they've got this. I don't know. For guys, they would rather die than share a bed with another man. But for us
I
women,
was wondering. I didn't think they did that.
and that's it's not it's that that's not st- that's not I don't think it's a stereotype. I would venture to say if you ask 9 out of 10 men, they would all agree that they would never share a bed with another man. But like you ask 10 women, and I bet you all 10 women would not have a problem sharing a bed with another woman. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I really don't. But and of course, the idea of two women sharing a bed together, for the men, that's heaven to them, having two women share the same bed together.
When we go to Savannah, we're getting one of them big ass, king ass size beds. We're all going to sleep.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, like, it would be more financially, because like, think about it. Like if we get one room with 2 queen beds, four of us could sleep in there, 2 on each bed, So, yeah. No, Mrs. Pete, it's 2 queen beds. But I mean, even if it was a queen bed, I still wouldn't mind. I have no issues sharing a bed with you. No, it's 2 queen beds. Our room has 2 queen beds. So,
we could go to a spa.
Yeah,
we could
yeah.
the island. There's things to do there.
Yeah, there's a lot of
camaraderie and being together and seeing each other,
Right, exactly. I mean, which is the same thing that guys are doing when they go on their Vegas trip. It's, the guys hanging out, I mean, I know when they went to Cherokee for Colby's bachelorette party or whatever, I mean, Lou even told me that one of the funnest days or nights that he had there was when they were all just hanging out in his room. Just hanging out, just shooting the shit, drinking, watching whatever sports was on TV at the time they went. But yeah, he said that was probably one of the funnest times he had was when they were all just hanging out in his room. So.
And well, that's what I'm saying too, as far as like, even if I only get to see y'all a little while, I get to see y'all.
That's right, Mrs. Pete. Just can't sleep naked. I mean, you can. It wouldn't bother me. But probably not a good idea. And listen.
Yeah.
Listen. Let's not say that aloud too, because then it might really excite the guys knowing that the two of us were going to sleep in the same bed together naked. So, the Uncle Lou says, "Don't be mad because we have a 2,000 square foot penthouse with 2 separate bedrooms and 3 full baths." Nobody is mad or jealous. Okay.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Like you see, like he thinks I care about shit like that. That's what's.
I think that was more towards me and Mrs. Pete.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that was more geared towards me, Mrs. Pete. Nobody's jealous. Nobody's jealous.
Yeah, y'all are the same way. You're girls. We don't care about that shit.
No, I don't have. Listen, I don't have to worry about Mrs. Pete trying to roofie me. Okay, so.
Nobody's gonna roofie nobody.
Nobody's roofing nobody. So I did drop the StreamYard link for anybody that would like to join this last hour or so and just kind of shoot the shit with us. I don't know if Ballard's still here or not, but I would love to get the details on his date when he traveled to Memphis, Tennessee. Did he take a plane? Does anybody know? What's up, Paul?
Hey, Paul.
Hey, guys.
What's up, Paul?
Well, this whole sleeping in the bed with somebody, you guys don't have something.
Bachelor party. I apologize, Cockaboose conductor.
Something that can protrude. Oh, my God, Paul. Paul's nasty.
See, what did I say, TK? You can't talk about shit like that around these guys. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's nothing going to be protruding from either me or Mrs. Pete unless it's our.
No. You guys, unless you strap something on, you ain't getting no protruding.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
But if you're a guy, if the thing wakes up, you never know.
So, I mean, that doesn't mean that you're gay, okay? If you happen to, so
you know what it
you
is,
guys, you're weird. You guys are weird.
No,
you guys are
You know
weird.
what it really is, BA. Paul's afraid he might like it too much. That's what I think it is.
I actually think there may be something there.
We'll listen. We'll save the sharing bed, the girl sharing bed story for when we actually have to share beds with other girls. But as of right now, the Vegas trip that me and Mrs. Pete are going on, her and I are sleeping in separate beds. So you guys don't get too excited, okay?
Yeah.
Don't get too excited.
I would be
Seriously,
excited going camping with y'all, and he would think that was like no way, Jose.
Yeah, I don't think I could ever get Lou to go camping unless I roofied him. Took him out into the wilderness while he was passed out in my car.
Lou ain't
You
going
know,
camping.
like they're just going to the same old casinos, playing the same old games, losing the same old money. And what are we doing? We're
no,
looking.
you don't
Hang on,
know.
Paul. Let me finish.
No.
Playing the same old game, losing the same old money, and we're laying out looking at the stars while we're high and talking about spiritual stuff, and our bodies are coming out of our our souls are coming, our spirits are coming out, and we're singing kumbaya. We're all in a great space of spirituality, and the only thing that they're doing is having hangovers and no money left.
Well, don't
Like,
please.
tell me what's a better vacation than that.
Yeah, please don't say that because I do need Lou to come home with at least some money, okay?
Well, I think he knows a little more that he's doing. Like, he's not like Paul, I don't think.
Hey.
No, I just heard you were a bad gambler. I haven't seen it.
I am a bad game.
And so if that's true, Lou, I mean, hey, he says that he thinks TK wants to play roller derby with BA and Mrs. Pete.
Oh my God, he's gonna be so. He's gonna be wanting that to be what it is.
A thing. Yeah, he's going to be wanting it to be a thing. So look,
Wants that to be a thing.
he's already obsessed with the.
Maybe I should dye my hair pink and blue, girl.
But
I've already cut it all off. I mean, I'm already halfway there.
I thought you were bald already. You told me
I'm
you were
not
shaving.
bald. No, I did not shave my head. I didn't do a Britney Spears. Okay, that was not what happened.
Well, I told you I'm certified in extensions. You would just have to buy the
I
extensions,
know, but
and then
they cost me how many thousands of dollars?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's pretty expensive, especially if you want the good shit too. Like, if you want the good shit, you have to dish out some money, like the real hair. If you want the real hair.
I shave my pubic hair and sell it to the people who want real wigs.
Oh my God, Paul, that was way too much information.
You know what? They
Wow.
don't look at pubic hair. Your
Wow.
pubic hair is gray, probably.
I
I'm
was
assuming.
kidding.
I'm assuming it's gray
No, it's not.
because it's white, like the hair on your head.
Hey, look. Hey, don't
white
get.
hair on their
Listen, don't give him too much of a hard time because I like the salt and pepper look on men. I think,
No,
yeah.
There's no salt. I mean, there's no pepper. There's only salt.
Well, even still, that's I like that too. I like that.
I have salt and
It makes me think they're distinguished, But we all know that Paul isn't distinguished. But he gets the look of distinguishedness when he's flaunting that white hair.
Stop. It's bad.
I have a bunch of money pieces of gray hair. Like
Girl,
money-
you don't even want to see like I only have like super white hair on like one side of my head. So like
Really?
like on my right side my left side. I'm sorry, my left side. On my left side, like it's white, like completely white. And I mean, I have been talking about like just growing my grays out, but I don't know what it's going to look like because one side of my head gets like just white and the other side gets like salt and peppery.
BA is trying to be the new Tulsi Gabbard.
She's way younger than me, isn't she?
has a gray. Tulsi has a gray money piece.
Yeah, but she's like in her 30s, isn't she?
No.
I think she's in her 40s.
Is she? Well, I started graying in my early
I love
30s.
Tulsi. I love Tulsi.
Yeah,
I want
you
Tulsi
can't
to
be
be
mad
part of
about
my
her.
skating group. I want Tulsi to be part of my skating group.
You should shoot her an email.
I will.
You should shoot her an email.
I would like to be dancing partners with her.
Yeah. What's up, Nate the Great and
Roller
Nicholas?
partners.
Good evening, everybody.
Hello, Nicholas.
Well, I hope I didn't run Ballard off by telling him I was going to wait to drop the StreamYard link. But either way, I mean, he's like I said, he's supposed to be on Lou's morning show tomorrow. So if you don't get the details, if you don't get the details here, then tune into the morning show tomorrow to hear the details of his date. So. Or how his date went. I mean, it's official because it's on Facebook. They're officially official on Facebook. I think it took me and Lou, I don't even know how long, almost a year, I think, before we were officially official on Facebook.
Yeah, it only takes Ballard a date. That's all it takes.
Well, I think according to him, she didn't want to make it official until they actually met in person. So, I mean, more props to her, though.
Really made it official. She
Yeah.
talked about how he was like, everything she's ever wanted in a man. So
I thought it was sweet. I mean,
I loved it, girl.
I thought it was sweet for sure.
I think they're perfect for each other because they might be at the right speed. You know what I'm saying?
I know, right, Mrs. Pete? She says, "Damn, Pete won't even give me a wrench." I know. We need to remedy that problem right freaking away.
Well, Pete doesn't believe in giving anybody a wrench.
True. Well, he has Lou as a bench, but I don't know if he does or not.
You are like.
What?
I don't need no stinking wrench.
You have one on my channel, so.
That's all I need.
What's up, Yoda
Lou won't
T?
never give me a wrench either. I thought we were friends. Oh well, and we're about to be possibly, like practically, possibly step step. No, not step.
You should have written this part down.
Boyfriend-in-law. No.
Who in the
Boyfriend-in-law. Yeah, boy, because the commitment engagement ring. Get it?
Commitment engagement ring.
Boyfriend-in-law. But
What is a boyfriend-in-law?
But no, he's not my boyfriend. Just like he wouldn't be necessarily my brother, but he would be my brother-in-law if they got married because technically she's like my soul. Well, I got two soul sisters for real. I got Martha and I got BA. Okay. So BA and I are like sisters, right? BA?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So that would make him like a brother-in-law to me in a way, a spiritual one, because I believe in the spirituality of it all.
We're sisters from another mister. There we go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's why I call it a commitment engagement ring, because even if he never marries you, he wants to spend the rest of his life with you and I know.
Forever commitment, as I mentioned before. I said yes to a ... forever commitment.
You said yes to a forever commitment that I believe will be a commitment engagement ring very soon. I'm going to call it that now. Anyway.
Yeah, hey girl, you call it whatever you want. I ain't stopping you. I
might even make a song about it.
What's up, Yoda T?
TK, let's be clear here. Do you really want something forever?
That's a good question.
Do I want something forever?
You said you always.
I want to be able to roller skate for as long as I'm the rest.
Oh yeah. But I mean, do you want? No. Anyway, the relationship thing. You don't want a relationship forever. Who wants that?
Oh, stop it, Paul. Stop it. Okay, don't come on here. Don't listen. Do not come on here trying to front that attitude. We all know. We've all seen the text messages about how heartbroken you were when you and Robin weren't a thing. So yeah, don't even try and play that card.
We're going on a trip soon because they're never going to break up.
Yeah. By the way, since I have you on here, Paul, did I hear correctly that you and her were going to Vegas?
No.
Okay. I thought I heard you say that, so I was wrong when I heard that?
No, I didn't. No, she's not going to Vegas.
Okay. But
Was
you
she
are.
ever going to
She
Vegas?
wants to go to Vegas, and because she was there when she was a teenager and her family, and so she keeps saying, "Well, why do you always go to Vegas with all these people, but you never go to Vegas with me?" So anyway,
Well, what do you think that means, Pa?
I need to go to Vegas with her, but I will eventually.
Maybe I
Eventually.
Okay. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better then because I.
don't understand people anymore.
Yeah, that does make me feel a little bit better then because I was a little hurt that she was going to Vegas with you and she didn't want to come to Vegas with me and Mrs. Pete.
No,
But
she's not coming to Vegas with me. But I do think that for
No, but
people
you
who
wanted to, BA.
yeah, people who have been there and want to go back, and I'll be glad to go. Hell, I'll come out there with you and
He's
Lou.
saying he
Lou
will
comes
take
out on
her.
his
That's what he's
birthday.
saying.
I'm coming out when Lou comes on his birthday.
we decided we're not going to Vegas for his birthday. We're going to New York for his birthday. Although that may change. That may change now too because now supposedly there's supposed to be some kind of he's been talking about that. So that may actually change too. I don't know. I don't know.
Which concert?
It's like Disturbed,
Those are really good concerts.
Seven
Disturbed?
Dust, yes, Disturbed, Seven Dust, and I think there's like a third one. They're playing.
Good.
Are they playing at the Sphere? Is that what it was?
Yeah, they're playing at the Sphere.
Yeah, they're playing at the Sphere in May, sometime in May. Like I think like a week before his birthday or something like that. So, and we had already talked about going to New York. Because we went to Vegas last year around the end of May. That was supposed to be like a birthday trip for him. Yeah, for him. And then we decided that we go to New York this year because I've never
New York
been.
is good though. I mean, you go to New York, you can't seriously. Nothing wrong with that. I like Vegas, New York. New York is.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be fine with either one. I mean, it would be cool to see Disturbed in concert at the Sphere, but I mean, I don't know. We'll have to talk about it.
It's fun. And both of them are great.
Well, yeah. Except for New York.
So we'll see, and we'll have to talk about it. So I've got a lot happening within the next couple of weeks, though. So we've got New Year's coming up on New Year's Day coming up on Wednesday, and then my daughter is going to be in her play like the first week of January, and then Vegas for me, Mrs. Pete, and then I have to have surgery. Two weeks after that. So it's So I've got a lot on my plate right now. I'm a little nervous.
Are you really gonna enhance this thing?
Enhance what thing?
Well, the surgery.
I mean, they're saying there's no possible way that I could pass it, so they have to go in and remove it.
Oh, I'm talking about something.
I might have surgery too.
Really, Hufflepuff Paul? As long as you've known me. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, I'm not having surgery to enhance anything, okay? I'm actually having surgery to have a 1 centimeter kidney stone removed from my left kidney. Shame on you, Hufflepuff Paul.
Oh, that sucks.
I'm way too old to get any sort of enhancement, okay? I'm 45 years old. I'm not getting any sort of enhancement. That ship has sailed.
I don't think that you need to enhance anything. So sorry, I'm just giving you a hard time.
Well, don't give me ideas.
You'll give me ideas for what? Enhancement? Yeah, something's up with your mic, dude. I don't know. It's very crackly.
Yeah, it's like cutting.
Yeah, it's very crackly. And I'm not taking any enhancement advice from you, Nate. No, I mean, no, not trying to be mean, but.
As I try to tell all the ladies, the itty bitty, you know what club is a good club to be in.
Wow. So now it went from I'm getting an enhancement to and so I've got small boobs. Thanks, Hufferbilly Paul. I appreciate that. It's like one extreme to the next. You implied it. You implied it. Okay, you implied it. Look, I haven't had any complaints as of yet to this date. Okay, so So obviously, it's not a problem. Okay, obviously it's not a problem.
No, not at all. I agree. I don't know why people do that, but I had to say it because it was one of the funny stereotypes that everybody has. Oh, women with big boobs are great. And I'm like, you don't realize the ones that have little boobs try harder.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, you're just racking them up today, aren't you, Paul? You're just racking them up today.
Himself, That's just gibberish.
Just racking them up today, Paul. You just wait till I see you again in person, okay?
Yeah.
He's speaking for himself. Whatever people like is what they like. He's speaking of what he likes. I know guys that like big butts, big boobs, all kinds. It's all over the spectrum of what people like. There's no one size fit all.
Exactly.
Mrs. Pete wants to know, Paul. So, are you saying that she doesn't try?
Whoa!
I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't say that. I think she tries too hard.
I don't think Mrs. Pete needs to try. Okay, Mrs. Pete doesn't need to try. That should have been your answer. That should have been your answer. She doesn't have to. She doesn't have to try.
You missed the point.
No, she doesn't.
If you got big boobs, you don't have to try. Is my point. When they got little boobs, they have to try harder.
I think the same argument they use for the fat girl thing, giving good blowjobs.
Yeah, you remember that? Yeah.
Hey, guess what? Newsflash, people. Skinny girls can give good ones too. Just FYI.
Why are y'all taking advice from Hufferbilly?
That's true.
Why are y'all taking?
Oh no, nobody's taking advice from Hufferbilly Paul.
Right,
So
I didn't know where this was going.
No. Look. Hufferbilly Paul would be the last person I would get relationship advice from. Okay. Just saying. I love you, Paul, but you are the last person I would get relationship advice from. So.
Is that better?
Yes.
Yes, it's better.
Oh, here we go. This is new. I've never heard this before. Cockaboo's conductor says smokers are the best. I don't know if I've ever heard that.
Giving BJs?
I don't know if I've ever heard that.
No.
That's because that's not true.
I mean, I would think it's harder for smokers to actually catch their breath, so.
I'll tell you. Wait, are y'all saying? Wait, you're saying saying that smoking means that a girl knows how to give a blowjob?
I don't know. He didn't specify. Right. Well, he didn't specify. He didn't specify. But we were having a discussion about that, so I'm assuming that's what he meant by it.
Well, if you smoke and you have tattoos, that's a 1,000% increase in getting lucky.
Yeah, he said yes. Cockaboo Concentra said yes. That's exactly what he was talking about. So,
Paul has this certain vision of the world and of people that he just assumes by the outward appearance that they're going to know what they're doing because of that. Because maybe they've had a lot of practice.
I grew up in Mayberry.
I know.
Which
like that here.
That's what I was gonna say. Which I would think not a lot of women in Mayberry have a lot of experience.
Let me ask you a question. Now, in Mayberry, do any women have to have sex?
Oh, Nick DTV. Oh my God! Wow.
What?
Nick DTV says he is saying if you have a neck stoma, it's an extra hole. Wow. Nick. Nick.
What are we talking about?
Y'all are being trolled.
Good.
Where did the whole thing come from? What were we even talking about?
Smokers.
We were talking about how
Oh.
Cockaboo's conductor said smokers are the best.
Put a hole in your neck when you have to bypass the trachea.
No. Well, you know what?
See, aren't you guys glad you tuned in tonight? This is what you get from the bad.
All
This
it takes is a very strong gag reflex. That's all. You don't have to have tattoos.
Well, his point was
You don't have to have anything.
You just introduced 3 holes. You had 3, now you got 4. That's what he said.
No, forget the stoma. That's disgusting. First of all. Shut up about the stoma right now. I'm talking about real blowjob. Now shut up.
that was funny though, TK. You have to admit that was that.
There could be women out there who are would look maybe like a librarian, maybe not a sexy even librarian, just look like a librarian, and know how to go all the way down.
Nick said something that I've never heard before on chat. I've never
But
heard.
not because not because they've had a lot of practice.
Oh, listen, Cockaboo conductor says it.
What is Bob trying to figure out? He doesn't even know.
Yeah, I can see like steam coming out of his ears because he's thinking. He's thinking. Cockaboo's conductor says it doesn't necessarily have to be a tobacco smoker either. Mary Jane partakers are highly skilled as well. So there you go, TK.
Story, but it's just, I mean, really, it's just too much. It's just too much. Guys will look at me like a hoe, and I'm not a hoe. But I'm dying to tell the story. Maybe one day if I'm stoned enough.
Do I sound stoned to you?
Do I sound stoned enough to you right now to tell this story?
Nothing's wrong.
Actually, it's not a story about anything in particular. It's just a story about things.
Yeah, nothing's wrong with being able to swallow. That's good.
That's not what I'm even talking about, dumbass. Follow along, Paul.
Yeah. So please refer to your itinerary of things that we're discussing right now. Okay, don't stray off the itinerary. So
did you look at Puffy? Did you look at that Puffy side? That Puffy side I sent you, BA. You should go do it offline. Don't do it online.
Oh,
go look at that and laugh.
Okay.
He asked questions of these girls in Vegas.
Where is it?
I'm gonna mute myself now.
He's funny as hell. He interviews these girls in Vegas, and they do you mind being videoed? They say, no, I'm just good. And he goes, do you spit or swallow? And I'm like, what? And he goes, do you front door or back door or both? I mean, it's funny as hell watching those videos.
Okay, well, yeah, just think about it this way though. This is how the Hawk Tuah girl got famous.
Yeah, it was funny.
Well, look, let me just say this though. I'm not the story I have isn't even a story about what you're thinking of. It's literally something that's non-sexual.
TK.
Well, then tell the story.
It's something very, very good for somebody that I know.
I'm joking. I'm giving you a hard time.
Well, yeah, then tell the story.
No, not really.
Come on.
I'm going to stay muted for now.
It's fun. You got to joke around about stuff. Come on. But
you got to be quiet, Paul.
No,
because I'm bound to have one of these goody two shoes on here that call me up and say, "How could you do such a thing? I thought I knew you better."
Remember.
Well, if it's not a story about you, then it shouldn't matter. Yeah. Right?
I'm telling the story, though. Who's whistling?
Me, doing Mayberry.
Oh, okay. Well, just first of all, you're not doing it good enough because I couldn't even tell.
Oh,
there we go. There we go. That sounds more like it.
Hear mine? You ready? Hold on. Let me get a little Gatorade.
Mm-hmm.
Gatorade.
Let's go.
All right, here we go, guys. This is the big.
We're going to have whistle off.
Okay. Hang on.
Action.
Can you breathe long enough?
Wow.
She blows the flute, doesn't she? That's good.
Okay, I would have
man.
done better
think
had
you
I had more of a wet mouth, but I'm too stoned.
You did a better job. That was good.
Well, I mean,
I could get
That
real
was
good.
pretty
I
good.
can't whistle, so the
Can
two of
say that
you,
again, TK?
you two are ahead of me. So
Yeah, she's doing good. She's doing good. Skin flute.
I can
Oh,
whistle
please.
for 1 second.
Blow your own skin flute.
is that even physically possible?
That's what I do. Is that what you just said, Nate? I don't have a skin flute.
Only if you're big enough. If you're little like me, you ain't blowing your own skin flute.
Say I have
Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna get me canceled.
No,
Alright,
just
alright.
sit me and
Because
say,
I'm
"You're
in the
bad."
roller skating girls crew now does not mean I have a penis. I have a vajayjay.
Oh,
all right.
Don't even get me.
So let me change things
Bring
up
it
a little
back.
bit. Yeah, let me reel things back in. So Nate, how did your girl like her Christmas present?
She liked it.
Yeah.
I got her. Who's it on the toilet? Anyways, I got her a Bath and Body Works for women's, what do we call it? So basically, girl Bath and Body Works stuff.
Nice. Yeah. That's
Uh,
good. Good present. Good present. Every woman likes to smell good. So.
Yeah, I think she got me. We did a gift exchange too, so she got me something. I got a restaurant gift card. Oscars. It's a pizza place here.
So
What?
BA, look, listen, Nate.
Oh.
I'm glad. I think that you did a great job. It's funny because men like to smell good too. Okay, so when I was at the wedding, Rod, we're in there putting on our tuxedo, and he has this man spray, which I never thought of Rod being a man spray guy, but he had this man spray. And he says, "Do you want some too?" I'm like, "Well, I don't know, man. Do I need it?" And he's like, you need some man spray. So he sprays me down with his man spray. I'm like, what the hell? And, dude, oh my God, why are you having man spray? That's bad, man.
Bad man. Actually, I heard that. I'm not gonna get into it, but someone told. Well, I heard from information. I heard the wedding was a cluster.
Well, it's okay.
Like I said, I'm not going to get into it, but I'm just saying in general.
Colby's wedding was beautiful. It was the surrounding bullshit that didn't work out good.
Well, I heard that the dinner didn't work out.
Yeah, that's okay.
If I was there, I would have threw some punches.
No, you wouldn't have. Don't even say
What?
that. No, you wouldn't have.
Yeah, if I were
No,
sitting
you
outside starving to death, yes, I would have threw punches.
Oh wow.
Good
Threw
lord.
punches back. I mean,
Oh,
food,
yeah,
food is not the most important thing on earth.
Well, that's one.
It wasn't necessarily about the being hungry part. It was just so freaking cold. That was probably the worst part about it, was just how cold it was. I mean, we were all standing out there just turning into icicles, and yeah.
Well, I'm going to give you a different perspective. We didn't have a TV to watch Clemson play.
Yeah, that's Colby's fault.
I didn't like the cold either, but I mean, damn, just give me a TV.
Yeah, I don't really mind the cold because I was born in it. So.
Hey, Nicholas, I'm gonna put you in the back room for a second and let Ballard on.
Uh-oh.
All right.
All right, thanks.
Yeah,
What's up, Ballard?
Hello.
How's it going?
What's up, ladies?
Did we catch you at a bad time?
I'm amazing and fantastic. No, I'm just driving home from work.
Okay, well, please be very, very careful driving. And do you just want to wait till you get home to call back in,
Yeah.
or
No, because I need to call my girlfriend back when I get home.
Okay, then. Okay, all right. So yes,
Well, he's gonna be just
Yeah,
all
baby.
with everything every time. I'm telling you.
Ballard, go slow every time.
Okay, well, my first question to you is did you fly to Memphis? We may have
He
lost
must
him.
have a delayed response.
Yeah, or either that or he's in an area.
No, Ballard, did you fly to Memphis or did you drive?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Now we can hear
we
you.
drove.
We,
Okay,
as
drove.
in
We
you. Who's we?
Me and Nat, I was not going by myself, nor was my girl. She brought her mom and brother, but I went with Nana.
Oh, damn.
Okay. That's probably smart. Probably smart. So yeah, good
Yep.
choice. Good choice on on both y'all's ends there. So okay, so you drove. How long
Yeah,
was the
Memphis-
drive?
Memphis is central.
I mean, Slim.
3.5 hours.
3.5 hours. Okay. So how did it go?
What?
I said, how did it go?
It was amazing.
Why
I mean,
did that sound like a
the whole
question?
day and everything. No, I don't know. Because I think I mean, I'm here talking about it. I wanted to talk about it, and
Well, Christian,
I just, I've never been happier in my.
Ballard, did she spit?
He's
or
never been
swallow?
happier in his life. See, I
No,
knew it was
that's
gonna be that
sweet.
much. And have you picked out the commitment engagement ring?
TK, stop it.
That's confidential.
Oh,
you
Ballard,
really go back
Ballard,
to the
please tell me
beginning?
that. Please tell me you're just joking.
I am joking.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
not confidential. I'm not looking at that yet.
Okay.
But-
Yes.
So let me back up. So we did meet through Facebook, and she's from Arkansas. I'm in Alabama, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we talk like every single day. Every day we're on the phone after I get off work and everything. Like, it's amazing.
That's good.
And we've had conversations about like what we're gonna name our kids, how many we want, where
Oh
we're
my
gonna live.
God.
Don't
I
do
knew
that.
it.
Ballard.
You knew.
I knew
One
you
step
would go
at a
that
time,
far.
Ballard.
Hey, Ballard, don't put the cart before the horse.
Let him finish.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
let him finish. Okay, so you guys obviously hit it off pretty well after meeting each other on Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay. But
And-
you were telling us that she didn't want to make anything official until she actually met you in person. So you guys got that
Right.
set up, obviously.
Yep.
Okay.
And so we waited, and we would talk every day leading up to meeting yesterday, and it went over. I mean, it was the best date I've had, and I've had 2 other dates in my life.
Well, that's great.
Well, no, it's good.
Yeah.
And look, man, Ballard, I'm happy that you're happy, and I think it's great. I think she's happy, and everybody should be. Don't go too quick. Just take your time.
Right.
Well, I mean, I think
Well, you say take my
They're
time.
only talking about the future kids. They're not already trying to make them, Paul.
No.
No,
but you
no,
don't
no,
wanna
no.
Start going too far, too quick. That's all.
Right.
Well, are they?
As he waits at least a month before giving her the commitment engagement.
More than a month. Come on, lady. I mean, just
A
because
month.
you like to go quick doesn't mean everybody does.
Hey, I was kidding. Whoa.
Can I tell you what's awesome though?
wait.
Can I tell you the best part?
No. Can I talk, BA? I'm sorry. I have to get. If I'll forget if I don't.
Yeah, good.
Go ahead.
Paul,
Okay.
you know that's not true.
I know. I'm giving
You know that's
hell.
not fucking true. If anything, avoid it. So just shut your mouth.
I'm giving you hell. You got to listen. Sometimes it's funny.
All right, what was the best part, Ballard?
Get ready for this. But since we made it official, we've talked on the phone like twice today, and both times she told me she loved me.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
God.
And
Oh,
I
wow.
said it back. Take that, bitch.
I told you, girl. What did I tell you?
Wow.
What did I tell you?
Wow. Okay,
She
so
says it's so cute too. She's like, "I love you," and I'm like, "I love you too."
from
I
that
want to vomit right
how,
now. and I don't know why.
Shut up,
so
DK.
how long? So how long have you guys been actually talking? Like talking since you met her on Facebook? You
I
know.
would say that we met on Facebook, and it was about late September, early October.
Okay, so it's been what? It's December now, right? So
It's
it's
been a
been about
couple months.
3 months, right? About 3 months?
Yeah. Just
Okay.
about.
Okay, so that's
Yeah.
I mean that's not terrible.
That's good.
Yeah, 3 months is not terrible. I mean,
Did you meet at a bus stop?
no. Lou and I are special in that sense. Okay, we're the only special ones that met at the bowling alley in front of the bus station right next to the church. Okay.
That's good. Hey, Ballard. I think
Yeah.
the fun part, the good part in all this is that you're having fun, and that's all that matters, man.
I am.
Okay,
Oh,
so
man.
here's my
I agree.
here's my concern. I mean, obviously, you guys have been making this work for 3 months. Up until you guys went yesterday. Is that what you said? You guys met yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, have you guys talked about like the longevity of this relationship and the long distance of it?
Like, well, hopefully at some point
You're breaking up.
Oh shit!
You're breaking up.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. Well, I'm at a stop sign anyway. So I was just saying that, trust in the Lord with all this. Whatever He wants to do, because He's got a good sense of humor to let me have a girlfriend anyway. But, I'm going to say this. Whatever she wants to do as far as where she wants to be, I can't afford to lose this one. I'm going to go with her.
Wow.
What do you mean go with her? What do you mean?
Like,
You mean you're going to move to Arkansas?
Like, she can pick. I might.
Well, didn't
If that's where she wants to live.
Didn't you just get accepted to I mean,
Yeah.
didn't you just
Yeah.
No, the good thing is,
But that's going to be like a 2-year degree at UAB, and like I don't think. I think we're going to wait a few years and just kind of let it play out like it is now, and kind of wait till we're both done with college, hopefully.
Okay, I have 2 questions. Well, actually, one
Okay.
right now because I can't think of the second one. Have you kissed her
Right.
yet?
That's literally the one thing that we did not do yesterday. Like,
hasn't
if we
kissed
didn't
her
do
yet, but
anything,
Okay, go ahead.
like, I could have, but I did not want to push it on the first date with her.
right.
Now, let me ask you a question. What if she is either a terrible kisser or her breath is so bad you vomit? What are you going to do? Are
Oh
you
my
going to tell her
God.
not to love her anymore? I'm just serious.
No, I can't do that to her.
So what are you going to do if she's got bad breath?
I have no idea. Suck it up.
Oh my God, that's love. Would you give her a kidney if she needed one?
What the
Yeah.
hell? Wait a minute. Wait.
Hey, I might possibly need a kidney, Ballard. Would you give me one?
What is
Are
going
you my
on
girlfriend?
No, but you've known me longer than you've known her.
This was a first
That
date.
is
You said,
true.
correct?
Listen,
This was a first date.
You get a
talking about
kidney if I
kidneys?
can fuck you. That's
What?
Whoa!
What the hell?
Whoa!
No, Ballard's gonna wait till he's married, right, Ballard?
That's my choice.
Whoa, Paul.
I am waiting till marriage for all that.
Good.
Good for you. Not that you have to. I didn't. Oh, well, I never got married. I'd be a 53-year-old virgin. I'd be angrier than I already am.
Well, I mean,
not even sure what to say.
Hey, are you still planning on
I
going?
don't need sex right now, Pa.
Are you still planning on going on the morning show tomorrow?
oh,
Who, me?
No, I'm talking to Ballard.
Yes,
Okay.
I am. So
Okay.
I can give more details later.
Yeah,
I am planning to do it. I'll wake up early enough and I'll make sure I'm on with Lou.
Okay.
please don't.
Oh, who's gonna make this good? Who's gonna make this good?
Well,
Lou's
just
gonna make this really good. I'll save some details and talk about it tomorrow, but I'll let
you're breaking up again, Ballard.
Ballard.
I've never heard Ballard like this. I've never heard Ballard.
In all seriousness, I'm happy for you. I think that's good. I think that she's good. I think you guys need to just take your time. You'll get there. You don't have to rush anything, right? I'm joking a lot, but I don't mean don't do anything stupid. Just be careful. And
Be you.
Yeah.
I mean, Lou told me he loved me after 3 months, so you know.
It's y'all were seeing each other every day of your lives. We're spending 24/7 together. Like he just met this girl.
Yeah, wait a minute.
And note too. He was the first one to say it too. Just so y'all know,
But
okay?
here's the thing.
Wait a
Lou
minute.
sees the thing when he knows it.
Well, but what I'm saying, Paul, is it's not the same thing. It's not like if they would have dated like Ballard and this chick for 3 months and then they met each other, would he have said that? Probably not. Yeah.
Well, I mean, look,
Hold on.
I take into consideration that they have been talking for at least 3 months. So they've been talking.
Well, that does make some difference.
It does.
though.
I do agree that I mean, I believe that does make a difference.
TK, I knew within a minute, within 1 minute, not even 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 50 minutes. I knew. And so he knows when he knows.
What do you mean? Who did you know? About your ex-wife?
No, that was well, I won't.
Who?
I mean,
Paul? The love of your
Robin.
life that you don't have anymore?
No, I knew Robin was it.
Okay, so you knew from the first moment you ever met her.
Yes.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
Look, I am a firm believer in love at first sight. I really am. So, and I mean,
it was
Or
true.
love at first phone call in this case.
right. I mean, I am. I'm
That's what I'm telling you, Paul.
I'm a firm believer in that. I mean, I have told Lou this before, and I think you and I have talked about it before, TK. I think I've talked to Mrs. Pete about this. I mean, you know, like I use the word kismet when it comes to me and Lou.
You know.
And when you know, and I mean, although you know, we didn't rush into the whole saying "I love you" thing, but I mean, I knew from that first date, you know, with Lou that this was gonna go someplace for sure. So
Hey, let me ask you this: why not rush into that? Because she told me that last night that she loved me.
Well,
Because you just met her like 2 seconds ago.
True.
I've
never
known her for like 3 months.
You know, you don't know anybody over the phone in 2 months.
True. True.
You got it.
You do if you talk.
Look, you give them a
That's not a true statement. Ballard.
Ballard.
This lady could have been married. You talked to her for 2 months over the phone.
Yeah, she could. You don't even know. You could have gotten You could have gotten catfish, but you didn't.
So Ballard, here's the way you work it, right? Both of you work it. Both of you work the problem. You just take your time and you let it come to you, like a game. You gotta let the game come to you. You can't rush the game, and that's the key.
Solid advice.
Yeah, you have to. You have to let it come to you.
Well, I have always said that. I've said that to Nate, and I think I've also said that to you, Ballard. Right? Like, good things come to those who wait. So you can't. You know, sometimes the best way to find something is to stop searching for it.
Yep.
So yeah. So that's probably one of the most logical and meaningful things you've ever said. Today, at least. Today.
I have another question then for Ballard. So he said that whatever she wanted, he would get it for her now. But if she didn't ask for a commitment engagement ring, how long would you think it would take you before you got her a commitment engagement ring?
I mean, I've been thinking about that today.
You were thinking about it today?
I'm not ready for it, but like I think about stuff in the future, like as far as like, you know, when is it going to be the right time to do stuff like that?
Okay.
What's weird, TK, is in second grade I gave Cynthia a commitment ring.
Who's Cynthia? Don't ask no questions.
In second grade.
In second grade, he said. Keep in mind this was like back in the 1920s too. Okay.
Yeah, they're a bunch of damn soldiers marching.
Yeah, back in his day, back in the 1920s when he was in second grade. No, you know, I love you, Paul. Yeah, he took a piece of shrapnel from the war and molded it into a ring to give to Cynthia.
Back in my day.
Yeah.
Well, Ballard, I'm very, very happy for you. You guys make.
I am too. I just
you
don't
guys
want him to rush too much and get his heart broken.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's solid advice for sure.
I think she's his speed.
Yeah.
What makes me sad is that I think that she might get her heart broken because Ballard's a damn flirter.
Probably.
What?
He's a flirter.
No, Ballard does not strike me. Yeah.
Okay.
Ballard does not strike me as a cheater.
Not now, Paul.
Yeah.
I'm not a cheater, but I am a stud, and I do have to keep the women away.
Oh my God! You're joking? I know you're trolling.
I need like women repellent.
Ballard, how long did it take you to find her? Just saying. Just saying. So you might want to retract that last statement. So no, I'm just kidding, bud. No, really. Yeah, no, really. I am really happy for you. You guys make a very, very cute couple.
You just met her in person. Yeah, you did.
Just met her in person. Yes.
You just met her in person. Yes, you just met her. So yeah.
I mean, we can't all be lucky and be like, hey, after meeting somebody, text them and be like, hey, can you go out tonight? Let's meet up tonight. We can't all be that lucky.
Don't worry. When we get to Vegas, we're going to do that.
What? Huh? What do you mean? You're going to do that? You're going to do that with each other? Yes. Hey, I'm at the airport right now. Yeah. Hey, let's meet up in 30 minutes. Let's meet up in gate C3 or so. Yeah, that's what y'all are gonna be doing when you get to Vegas.
Trust me.
Listen, nobody's hooking up in Vegas. All right, nobody's hooking up in Vegas.
Paul just keeps stepping in it. I guess the love of his life, Robin, won't care that he's gonna go hook up with somebody.
Oh, she's mad as hell. Trust me.
All right, Ballard. Well, I'm gonna let you go.
All right. More details tomorrow morning.
Yeah. So y'all make sure you tune into the morning show tomorrow with Ballard.
What's the color of the secretion?
Oh my
What?
God! No, don't answer that question,
That's
Ballard.
disgusting.
Don't answer that question.
No, what do you say?
Nothing. Don't need.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to know. So,
Except big boobs.
all right, Ballard. Have a great night. Go talk to
All
your.
right.
Go talk to your girl.
What are you
All right.
talking about?
All right. Bye. All right. Sorry about that, Nicholas.
I had to ask.
You're good. It's all good.
That's facts, Law Tie. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. But no, that only applies to me and Mrs. Pete. That doesn't apply to the men.
Please mute yourself when you're not talking because you're still making all that noise. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nah, BA, you know we
Sorry,
don't
bud.
do anything bad. We're not horrible people. We're not gonna do that.
Oh, I know. I know you're not.
We'll have
I know.
fun.
I know. I know you're not.
We'll joke around. We'll have a good time.
I know, because you guys know better. That's the reason why. You guys know better. You guys know better.
Yeah.
You don't want to ruin a good thing. You don't want to ruin what you got at home. So
Hell no. Why would
So,
you do that?
no sense in rocking the boat.
You know,
Are all the men that's going to Vegas in relationships?
You know what? I don't think so, but the majority.
Yeah.
The majority of them are. I think the majority of them
They
are.
all are.
Yeah, we're in relations.
No, I don't
Oh,
think so. No, I like Albert Tucci. I think is single.
Okay.
I'm not sure about there was a couple. There was two guys from his from a loose chat section that I'm not sure if they've got significant others or not.
Clear. Let's be honest here. Lou, Sir UGA, myself, Big Dog, and Pete. We're in relationships.
Okay.
Okay. So the rest we can't vouch for.
Yeah,
Right. So if they're single, they can do what they want to do, correct?
they can do what they want to do. Yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
Oh.
Absolutely. Look, I mean, I'm not their keeper. I'm not their keeper. So.
I don't know if I'm considered single yet. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, I heard I read your comment earlier in the chat. So you haven't asked her to be your girlfriend yet, Nate? How many dates have y'all been on?
But I tell you guys that she's my girlfriend. It's just
So let's be honest here. Just because all of us that I named are in a relationship doesn't mean that you can't have fun in Vegas.
No one's saying that. No one said that.
No. But you don't tell nobody. You just deal with it.
Wait. What did you say?
I'm
Paul?
lost.
What did you say?
He said just because that.
We're in relationships doesn't mean we can't have fun in Vegas. You just don't tell nobody.
You know what, Paul?
What?
Fuck off.
You know how I'm just stirring the pot a little bit.
I'm so confused right now. We were talking about relationships. Now we're talking about Vegas.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he was supposed to. Yeah, I'm not gonna bring. I'm not gonna talk about it here. That would be just too juicy, too good to bring up.
It's too good. Yeah.
You know
Oh.
what? Don't ever ask me again for any nothing.
But yeah, it's
No, it's funny, but no, I don't think that anybody in our group's going to do anything crazy. We won't. But it's fun. I like to joke about it because we all talk, but nobody has any action. They don't have no action.
well, I mean,
You guys know where your bread is buttered.
like I was saying, like
Exactly.
Like I said, I haven't asked her yet, but I don't know what the best time to ask her. Like,
Okay, I'm sorry. Did you?
Do.
Yeah. Did you ever answer my question? How many dates have y'all been on?
no, I told you this before. It was 6. now.
6 dates? Yeah, I pretty much think that you guys are.
I
Well,
thought
she,
he said he already asked her though. Didn't
no,
he?
I didn't ask her. Like, I wasn't comfortable to asking her like,
Yeah.
with the handlers around us. Like,
Well,
mean,
I mean, that's what you're waiting on. Then it's never gonna be a good time because I mean, aren't your handlers always around?
well, Except for the days I work, no, I don't have one handler. It's she.
Well, let me
has
just
handlers here.
let me just tell you this, okay? Don't ask her over text message or the phone. All right, that's
No, do
that's
it in
something.
person.
Yeah, that's something that needs to be done face to
Yeah.
face.
person.
So
You can't ask somebody to be your girlfriend over the phone. When did
No.
that become a rule? What? It's a girlfriend, right? This isn't marriage. This isn't fiance. This
Listen
is
to
just a
me.
girlfriend.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I mean, that's
No,
like
yes.
you're
that's
wrong.
Yes.
that's
Yes, I'm
about,
very
that's on the
serious. It's a
same level.
girlfriend.
That's on the same level as breaking up with somebody via text message
True.
or
No, that's
over
not
the
the same
phone.
thing.
Yes, it
No, no, no,
is.
no,
No,
no.
Yes,
wait,
it
no.
is. Yes, it
Honey,
is.
No, it's not.
Absolutely.
never do
Absolutely.
that.
I've
To
had
to
plenty
a
of
woman, it
girlfriends.
is. Yes,
Let
to
me
a
tell.
woman,
Let
it
me.
is.
I'm going to explain this. I've had plenty of girlfriends I've asked over the phone, and they became my girlfriend. Plenty of them. I don't. This
I
is.
don't even know what to say there.
It's a girlfriend. What? I think y'all are thinking of the commitment so long. A
Well,
girlfriend is a
yeah,
girlfriend.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, right. And
A girlfriend is a girlfriend.
well,
So he's
listen,
not
but
just talking about a date. He's talking about being a girlfriend. Well, if they're having a conversation and it just happens to come up,
Correct.
and you know,
Yeah.
like what if,
yeah,
what
but
if, what if
see, listen, you use the past tense phrase of I've had girlfriends in the
Of
past.
course.
Yeah, so I mean, just because you think it's okay doesn't mean that they thought it was okay.
So, so here's
well,
the
So,
that they
here,
have
went
you
out
had
with?
here's
boyfriends in the past?
no,
I
you
don't. I don't
you
know where
don't
we're going with this.
you don't listen. You don't listen to women, and no woman wants to be proposed to over the phone.
You said propose. You said propose.
Propose? He's talking about being a girl,
If you're
That's
going.
gonna
all
be
I'm
a
saying.
girlfriend,
We're going too deep.
somebody has to tell you that face to face, brother.
You
That
said
is
propose.
not something
I
you do
didn't
over
say
the phone.
propose.
Well, they are young, Lou, so
I'm thinking. I'm thinking just like when y'all were talking to Ballard. Y'all were like, "Oh, a commitment." I'm like, it's one date. I'm
No,
No,
because
no, you're
but
okay with
Ballard
that. I
really
get
thinks
it, but
that
you
far
don't
ahead.
say
If
you're
you do
my
that.
girlfriend.
True.
well, look, I'm only saying that because I mean, it was never a question, when it came down to me and Lou. I mean, we're too old for that shit. So, you
Yeah,
know,
and
we're too old for that. I'm not saying that I would, yeah, but I mean, as a woman and as a female, to me, it's more, it means more if
were
you
all
were
your
you
dating
you you
relationships
were.
serious relationships? See, this we can go into depth on all this. You can have a girlfriend and not be that serious. It can be this.
it's not a girlfriend. It's a
What is a
hookup.
girlfriend, Billy
It's a
Paul?
it's
What's a
a
girlfriend?
hookup.
Because it sounds like your girlfriends are all people you want to be married to. That's what it sounds like to you.
His girlfriends are never there. His love of his life that he knew from the moment he saw her, locked eyes with her millions of years ago, are off and on again like underwear.
Millions of years too, by the way.
Millions of
So
years.
You change
We're talking
your
like we're talking
eyes
like
with her like you change
19
your underwear. And then you tell
1950s, right,
people,
Paul?
and then you can't tell people that it's totally over. No, invite them and then just bail out without even. I'm done.
Yeah, you're with me.
what I'm going to say is all relationships are the same. All people are the same. It's just it's all different. There are people that are in thruples. There are people that date 4 women at a time. There are people that can only date 1 woman at a time. There are all
It's
kinds of relationships.
I know, but you don't say it over the phone. You don't
That's
do it
not
in
a true
chat.
statement. That's your opinion, but that doesn't
No,
make it
that's
true
fine.
for
Think
all
of it
cases.
this way, Paul. Think of it this way, Paul. Let's pretend I'm Yoda's girlfriend just for role play, okay?
Okay.
Or not yet the girlfriend yet, okay?
Yeah,
And we're but we
soon to be, soon to be.
soon to be. We've had a few dates. We've
Right.
done it already. We're getting along, and we're talking on the
No, you
phone.
haven't
And we
done
don't
anything.
even.
You're talking on the damn.
Oh no! Wait,
chat.
hang on. Wait, no, wait. What are you talking about, though, Paul? Paul?
Let her finish before you interrupt.
What if they're just already dating, but not necessarily boyfriend and girlfriend, and they're kissing and they're doing datey stuff, okay, girlfriend, boyfriend type of stuff, but haven't officially announced it. And they're talking on the phone one night and they're just real cuddly and really affectionate and they talk about it and they're like, you know what, I really like you too. Let's you know what I mean? What if it just comes out that way? It's not like it was planned. You know what I mean? Like, calm down, Paul. What did you want him to bring a basket of flowers and propose on his knee to ask to be his girlfriend? You want to ask his dad permission so he can court her?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
Mayberry. That is why he's from Mayberry.
Right. I was wondering where this was going. I've known guys to, again, it's all.
Now, break it up over the phone or on text or on voice text is a douchebag move for a man or a woman. Period.
Hey, that goes for a relationship. That goes for jobs. Rejection is never good over the anything with rejection is
It's
tough.
never good.
Right. I'm agreeing with that. If your job sent you a text talking about we fire you, that's horrible too. Rejection is not something. No, you don't want to do that.
I got rejection. I got like rejected like every time in high school. That I try to talk to the girls in high school and they didn't like me, so I got rejected.
See, that's what's wrong. But that's what I'm saying. That's what's wrong with this generation now. You know what I'm saying? It's too easy. It's too easy to get away with something like that. You know, like when we were in high school. I mean, like we couldn't text somebody and be like, "Hey, can you want to be my girlfriend or something like that?" Because that didn't exist back when we were. So that's what I'm saying. It's too easy to say, "Oh yeah, it's fine for you to do that." That's what's wrong with this generation.
I agree.
Social media, I love it, but when it comes to people and their interactions and their relationships, it's all about seeing people in person. I don't really care about the fucking social media bullshit. So if you love a woman or if you love a guy, you go and you talk to them, or you might love another guy. I don't know. Two guys liking like each other. I don't care. But you gotta talk to them one-on-one. You can't do it over social media. Social media is a hiding mechanism. It's a very
mean place.
It's stupid.
Well, that's what I'm saying too. I mean, like, and we've talked about this on numerous occasions, TK. Things get lost in translation when you're talking on the phone and texting people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I mean, things get lost in translation. It's like, so that's why I don't prefer to do personal things like that. I think doing personal things like that over like text messaging or on the phone is very impersonal. So, and that's just my opinion. Like, I mean, you're completely and 100% correct, Yoda, when you say all relationships are different, all people are different.
Right.
That's just my opinion. I think this generation is ruined by text, like smartphones, social media and stuff like that, because face-to-face interaction like that, when it comes to like special moments like that, are ruined by things like that. And that's just my opinion. So you can take my opinion. You can take my opinion however you want, Nate. But my opinion is that if you are planning on asking her to be your girlfriend, which I know, that's what the younger generation does now these days. Yeah. I would do it face to face. I wouldn't do it over text message. I wouldn't do it over the phone. But like I said, that is just my opinion. So you can take that however you want.
I mean,
I just think it's way too impersonal to do it over a text message and a phone. I just think it's way too impersonal. Again, that's just my opinion. So, but when you get to be my age and like Lou's age, it doesn't really matter at that point, because you just start spending a lot of time together and and moving in together, and and then agreeing to a forever commitment, without even having the question asked whether or not, hey, you think we should be boyfriend and girlfriend? Yeah, when you get to be our age, that's out the window.
Well, so. y'all are doing things the way y'all are doing things. It ain't an age thing. Y'all doing it how y'all want to do it.
That's good.
That's fine. It's fine, but y'all are doing it how y'all want to do it. and that's cool.
I feel sort of sad for the younger generation. And my son went to Hanukkah service over here at this temple with his girlfriend, and I said like father like son because I always get involved with Jewish people.
Well, you obviously have a type, Paul. So.
Yeah, I did.
So, guy, I mean.
They do a hawk too.
Okay, now I wasn't getting. I would, yeah. Anyway, so continue your story.
But that being said, I mean,
Huh?
you can't. Everybody has to be serious about the relationships. They have to do it in person. They don't do it over the damn internet.
Yeah. Lou would like me to ask you, Paul, if Robin is allowing you to go to Vegas.
No.
He said no. So you're going, despite her
Yes.
displeasure in you going.
Oh God, yeah.
Did you hear that, Lou?
He had to hear it.
So he's going despite her displeasure in him going. So.
All these look, I hear.
What'd you say?
I hear from Sir UJ.
He says he doesn't think you're going, Paul.
No, I'm going. Trust me, I'm going.
He said you canceled your cruise because Robin told you to, so he doesn't think you're going to Vegas because Robin does.
Bullshit.
Wow. Wow.
I'm going to fucking Vegas come hell or high water with her losing.
How do you make that whipping sound?
Whoops. Whoops.
No, it's
Whip,
funny.
motherfucker.
Well, listen. I'll get back on the cruise here in a minute.
Hey, you'll be home by yourself.
Maybe. I don't really care. You think I care?
Yep.
I don't.
Okay.
I'd go on the cruise without anybody around. I don't really care.
You're sounding like Selena a little bit.
No, listen. I mean, I don't sit and hang on the thread of somebody else being around.
Yeah, that's Celine's type. He doesn't want to be around people.
Well, I want Celine around so I can cuddle with him.
I mean, you did say you were into the Jews, so.
What in the world?
I'll get a big spoon.
Yeah. Who would be the big spoon?
Me.
You would be the big spoon?
Of course, he's short. He's a Jew.
Oh no! Here we go.
He ain't got no damn link.
Lou says Slaw has a worse record against Robin than the ACC does in bowl games.
Oh wow!
Damn.
He ain't wrong.
You said it's like.
You heard it here first, folks. All right, you heard it here first.
Odds down bad more than ACC is confirmed.
She gives me the rusty mailbox.
What?
What the hell? I don't even want to know. And I'm glad to know. But I'm glad enough to know that I dodged a big ass fucking bullet. That's what I'm glad to know.
Me too.
What do you mean? You didn't dodge anything.
You know what I looked up? It's not nothing in a word. It's the cruise, the Carnival cruise, that were going on, and it says that the check-in thing is maybe some people are different. Like some people are different with the check-in time, but it says the check-in time will be available on 21st of February, so just FYI.
I haven't even looked at mine since we paid it off.
So.
Yeah, I mean I have the app too, but I haven't looked at it since we paid it off. So I guess I need to look at it. So all right, folks. Well, it is after 8, almost 8:30 actually, and I think Traveling Fools is live. I'm not sure.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You mean 10:30?
What did I say? Did I say 8:30? Oh yeah, 10:30. Thank you. Yeah. So
Look,
my time and days are kind of running together.
He started at 10. I guess he just, decided to just stream all evening.
Yeah. Yeah. So, well, I appreciate you fellas coming on. Paul,
No
Nate, Yoda T, Nicholas Long.
No problem.
So, and if I don't see y'all, which I'm not sure if I will or not, y'all have a happy new year.
You too.
And I'm ready for 2025 to come. So,
Yay. Y'all be good.
you too. Thank you, Yoda T.
All right.
Later, everyone.
All right. Well, there you have it. What you got going on for this week? I know Wednesday is New Year's Day.
I'm skating my freaking ass off. I gotta skate off this frustration.
I hear that. No better way to do that than to exert some energy, right?
People just annoy me in general lately. In general. Like, I don't know. It's something about lately, like the last month or so. I've had it with people. Not you, of course. I mean, we talk all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think people are disappointing. I think people like to talk about how disappointed they are in you, but then I realize, no, I'm fucking disappointed in you,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so I'm going to go fucking skate my heart out, and anybody that doesn't like it could go fuck themselves.
Please be safe. Wear all your headgear and elbow gear and pads and whatnot, so we don't need another incident where you cut your eye open.
I'm getting better, girl.
I know. I don't want to see any more pictures like that, girl. Okay, or I'm gonna have to come down to Florida and wrap you in a bubble.
Girl, that one hurt. That one.
Oh, I'm sure it looked like it hurt. It absolutely looked like it hurt. So I can only imagine.
I can't imagine how it would have been at a high speed, though.
I know. Thank God. Could you? Right? Yeah. Could you? Yeah. I mean, it could have been a lot worse.
I might have knocked my eye out.
Yep.
I mean, I might have totally crushed my face in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I could be dead right now. I should be fucking, thanking God. Thank you, God. I am blessed. I know I'm blessed. Okay, but I'm just fucking annoyed and irritated because I need to get moving.
Yes.
Yes. And I have to get exercise, and I have to get
those endorphins going.
I need to get the endorphins going, and I need to get outside and get some fresh air and get away from my mom.
Yes. Yeah. So, all right, my beautiful friend and co-host, thank you so much for a great show.
No, Paul. No, I'm not talking to you right now. He does that every time. He doesn't even let us finish the fucking...
And he's already texting you or trying to call you?
He's trying to call me right now. It's like, are you fucking listening to the show?
I know, we haven't ended it yet, okay? Wait.
And I don't want to talk to him anyway. He'll keep me on the phone for 5 hours going, look, listen, this is what you need to do with your life. This is why you're like this. This is why you're like that. And guess what? I don't need anybody's fucking advice anymore either. Thank you very much. But no, thank you. I love you, girl.
Love you too. Happy New Year. Tell Mama I said Happy New Year.
Thank you for being probably one of the few, there's less than a handful of people who, no matter what, when I text you, you text me back because you care. And I love you for that. Thank you. It means a lot. If anything, I always try to text people back because I don't want them to feel
like they're being ignored. Yeah.
Yeah. No. And a lot of fucking people do that. And I've realized that lately. And you know what? I want to thank the people who actually, he's trying to call me again. I swear to God, I'm going to block his ass right now. Watch.
Don't do that. Don't do that. He's probably not listening to us right now, but yeah. Well, he thinks I immediately ended the show after I kicked them from the studio, but
I know, because he thinks he's, oh God, I'm so annoyed right now. Let me just turn off my ringer. I won't block it. Yeah. I don't have time, Paul, if you hear this ever again.
All right, girl. Well, yeah, go skate off some frustration. Get those endorphins running.
Okay, I love you, girl.
Love you too.
I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Bye.
All right, bye. All right, well, there you have it, folks. Another episode of Bad Bitch Fuel in the books. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Quick shout out to DK for the super chat earlier on in the stream. I appreciate that. I just appreciate the support that you showed me in the show. So same time, same place next week. I'll have to look. I'll have to look at the following week because I think that's when I leave to go to Vegas, and I think my flight is really early in the morning, so I might not be able to do a show in 2 weeks, but we'll cross that bridge when it comes. But, of course, just stay tuned for updates on that. But make sure you're tuning into the morning show tomorrow. Ballard is supposed to be coming on and giving us more detail about his lovely first date experience with his girlfriend. So, just make sure you're tuning into that. And until next time, I will catch everybody on the flip side.